Hello and welcome to our first session of D&D. I have some players here. My name is Jordan. I am the DM. Would you guys like to go for your players? Who wants to go first? Your characters, rather.
I guess I will then.
Cool. Will, what's your character? What's your character's name? And what are you?
Character's name is Avalana. I'm a level 1 warlock. Race is
Kalashan.
Yeah, thank you. Alignment is neutral. Do I need to go about my back?
You can say stuff about your backstory. If you want to keep some things secret, then go for it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I had no mum or dad. Well, no, so didn't know my mum or dad. Grew up, and that's about as much as I'm going to tell you for the moment, I reckon.
Cool. So no mum and dad, and used to be in a brothel.
What? No, I grew up on the street.
You grew up on the street.
Never grew up on a brothel, you dirty bastard.
What was that brothel talk earlier then?
I was joking. I'm not actually going to fucking be about a brothel.
Well, you never know. As a street urchin, could be the only work you could have got.
Yeah, I also developed the addiction.
Okay. All I heard of that sentence. I developed a dick.
You developed a dick, yeah.
Yeah, I developed an addiction
Well, it's an all-male party now.
to very beautiful women, if you know what I mean.
Right. Very, very voluptuous then.
Yes.
Wade.
Very, very thick women.
Wade, who are you?
Yes.
Who are you? What are you? And a bit of your backstory, please.
Okay, I am the bard. A very good bard because I'm basically mute. My story as a half-elf starts long ago. I was the bard for a great hero until he had a terrible accident and I took his wealth. From there, I went to another tavern and I found another great hero. He, again, fell off a cliff after losing his gold pouch, which was just so terrible. And I'm now looking for another hero to follow around for a bit because, you know, money's running short these days, boys. Recession's inbound.
Callum.
So my character is a monk Triton called Impassive. Basically, the character itself is just a humble character, humble Triton from down at the depths of the sea. Used to live inside a village, and the Triton people haven't been really discovered up until recently. Haven't really shown their faces and surfaced above water, but you know, he's looking to make a name for himself. You know, maybe be the first of the Triton people to actually get into the record books, the not underwater record book.
I wouldn't say you're the first Triton to come above ground, but you are
No, not
you are
the first,
rare.
but I mean, I'm looking one of the few who have come above ground. But I'm looking to be the first one who makes a name for himself. You know.
Yeah. Cool.
As there's not many famous Tritons in the history book, so.
In the depths, there are famous Tritons.
Oh, the depth, obviously. But,
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
are famous
talking
Tritons above ground, mainland sort of thing.
Mhm.
And Stefan, who are you? What are you? And a bit of your backstory, please.
Greetings, my name is Malsanct. I am a cleric of the Tiefling race. My background is Inheritor, which means I hold a certain valuable inheritance. As a cleric, have...
Which we rolled for. You have a large egg at the moment. It has not hatched.
Exactly. Anyway, my alignment is lawful neutral, and I'm trying to better my ways coming from a dark past of tiefling families as a cleric, even though I'm still pledged to a domain with questionable morals, the death domain. And yeah, that causes my deity to see some omens, flashes, visions. And I must say to our Triton friend here, don't try to be a hero, because you have to watch out for the bard.
True.
Those sound like fighting words to me.
Right. So in this world, the world that you reside, about 1,000 or so years ago, they're not exactly sure. It happened a bit too quickly for scholars to pick up. But about 1,000 years ago, the seasons started to change. Instead of very slow changing of the seasons, they shifted to the moment summer ended, autumn started. But the seasons aren't normal anymore. They are harsh, destructive forces of nature. In the summer, everything becomes barren. Everything dies of being overly hot. In the winter, massive blizzards and snowstorms ravage the lands. In spring is probably the only joyful season anymore. Animals are bountiful. Food is bountiful. Food grows about 10 times as fast. Everything is joyous in spring. And what's the fucking fourth season again? God damn it.
Autumn.
Autumn is basically death. Everything starts dying, decaying much faster. Food doesn't last as long. It's very harsh. In spring and summer, for some foods can be grown, but it's very, very difficult. And so as the cities saw these changes coming, they decided to either go up into the air or underground. So throughout the campaign, you could come across big open ground, underground column cities, what I'm calling them. It's basically pillars, but reverse. And you guys are all on your way to the capital. You've all joined a caravan. And on the way to that, on the way to the main city of the region, the biggest, largest, most extravagant city you guys have ever heard of. But during one night on your travels, you are all camping out for the night. You guys are all getting ready to go to sleep. But then you hear screams in the distance. People in the caravan start running, panicking, screaming as these flashes just flash on by, pretty much. You are all knocked out in different arrays of in the midst of this chaos, and you all wake up in cages, suspended above the ground, and you are all slowly waking up, but groggy still. And this is where you end up.
I wish to return to sleep.
That is a thing you can do if you wish.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to look around the room, maybe like roll a perception check, see what I can see.
If you want to roll a perception check, go for it, because you are still quite groggy. You need to beat.
Sure thing.
You need to beat a 10.
Okay, well I've got a +3 on my perception, so
True.
that's what, D20.
Mhm.
Okay.
If he fails.
Oh wow. 4 + 3 is 7. Yeah, nah, not enough.
Then I will perform a perception check as well. Then.
Cool. I'm gonna assume that you all do perception checks except for Wade,
He's gone back to sleep.
because he's gone back to sleep.
got
Around, you'll notice that you are in these suspended cages. The chains, like holding them up, are very, very rusty. If someone wanted to get you up into there, they would need some way of getting you into the cages, like a ladder or something along those lines. All the cages are locked and barred. And you can see 2 corridors leading off into different directions. What would you guys like to do?
Do we still have our equipment on us?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool. And also, do we still have the equipment from last time as well?
No, that was a one-shot.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. There goes. Goodbye, black and red glow. Alright. Right. Anyone got a fucking sword or something so they can bash the damn thing? I don't know.
I mean, the chains are rusted, so surely if anyone's got a sword, maybe try and work the sword into the middle of the chain and maybe pry it open or something like that, you know, try and break
Yeah.
through the chain.
Thank you, Callum.
I will say, though, you guys are roughly about, I'd say, 10 foot above the ground.
10
That's
foot.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so has anybody got a sword here, maybe?
I've got...
Well, you currently have a big fuck-off, bloody, what's it called? Trident.
trident. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sure. I'll jam the trident through the chain and see whether I can try and kind of pry it and snap. The chain.
So you wanna basically lift the trident out like through the bars and then above your cage to the chain, holding it up into the air.
Yeah, see if I can get like a little pivot on that and snap the chain.
Pivot. Cool. Give me a d20 roll, and you need to beat a 15
So
with your strength
plus
strength
one,
check.
Plus one from strength. Oh damn! It's not looking good for you so far, boys. That's a 6.
You rolled a 6, yeah.
Well, I rolled a 5 plus 1 strength 6.
Okay, cool. As much as you're trying to get this, like the middle prong of your trident into this chain, and just trying to get the angle on it, just trying to snap it. You try, but it's just a bit too strong. You are still kind of groggy and tired from being asleep.
I slap myself awake. I keep on slapping myself until I am fully awake.
Cool. That's what you do. I'm assuming you're not slapping yourself hard enough to do damage, so
No. Slap myself so hard that I insta-kill myself or something.
well, that's it. Barbarians, in order to keep raging, they need to take damage. But you're not a barbarian, are you? You're a warlock.
Yeah.
I survey Avalana slapping herself, and I ask her, still in my groggy state, thinking I'd been drinking last night.
You were,
Well,
but you're not. You're not hungover. You were drinking, but not. You didn't get a chance to drink enough that you would have a hangover.
Good.
This
What
time.
weapon do you wield, Avalana, over in the other cage?
Me, I wield a short sword. What about you? What do you wield?
I wield a spear. Might not be as useful to go at these chains. Tell you what, if you attempt to break the chains with your sword, I will cast a buff on you, give you an ability check.
I'm gonna say now that she won't be able to reach with a short sword. Short sword won't be able to, like, with the angle and everything of trying to get up and above the cage. Not gonna be long enough. You could use
Yeah,
a.
it's a stubby sword.
Oh yeah,
I'd have to-
something I forgot to say. Everyone but Wade has not played D&D before or in any great significance. I've done a one shot. I've done a one shot with them to help them learn their characters a little bit. That's about it.
Those poor noobs got stuck in a fucking dungeon. We don't.
I look over to Malsanct and say, "Hey, do you think maybe you could use your spear to possibly reach up to the chains and maybe kind of use some sort of prying action against the bars to snap the chain?"
Yeah, it might work if I can get some leverage.
Go ahead and give me a strength check. Oh,
Am I
say again.
fully awake yet?
I would say yes. With the amount of slapping you are doing to your face, you are fully awake.
Okay.
All
I
right.
reach my spear around, trying to pry it open.
Cool. Give me a
Strength
strength
check
check.
results in 5.
Any modifier on your strength?
Oh yeah, well, there was with the modifier.
That was with the modifier. Fuck. Again, same situation. You're reaching up and above the cage, and you're just trying to wedge this like between the links of the chain. You get it in there, but just again leverage. You seem to just spin on the cage a bit.
This is useless. Who is this fourth one? Let's wake her up.
Can I attempt to shoot the cage that I'm in with the crossbow?
I can say now the crossbow's not going to do enough damage.
Oh, okay, no.
Ooh, idea. Can I? Okay, I'm going to try and attempt to start spinning round left to right to get the cage to start rotating until eventually it rotates enough to have tension and snap the chains.
Okay, you can do that. Give me a. What the hell?
Dex roll, isn't it? Because you have to try and, like,
I'd say
spin
dexterity
and get
for
the
now.
cage in motion and snap the chain.
Yeah, I'd say dexterity
Okay.
for now.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, boom. 17 plus 4, 21. Boom.
Okay,
Snappy snap.
I'd say that's okay. I say that's a success, easily. Okay, so after about 5 to 10 minutes, I would say, constantly rotating this chain, just buffering it with bits of damage here and there, it does eventually snap, and you just poof, onto the ground.
I will follow his and try and snap the chain.
Cool. Give me a dexterity.
I've got 20, and then +2 is 22.
You got a natural 20.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
just instantly. Instantly.
I'll put it on my camera if you want.
Nah, it's alright. First natural 20 of the season, guys. Come on. You after roughly 3 to 4 minutes, you just spin the cage so quickly that it just the chain just goes and you just poof onto the ground.
Well, trying to copy the tremendous success of my other captured partners here, I will attempt to do the same.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
I can see how this is going. I rolled a 10. -1 is a 9.
You try following, but with your armor and everything, it's a bit harder to get like the spin correctly, so you just end up spinning in the cage.
As if I wasn't groggy enough already.
It ends up spewing up everywhere. Just,
Oh god. Just a fountain.
So is there
of
anything else
vomit.
we can see from being on the floor?
You can now see there are other chains all scattered all across the floor. You do see this as being some kind of dungeon, or fitted to be a dungeon. It might have been something else at one point or another, back a couple 100,000 years ago. Hundreds or thousands, rather.
by chance, when me and cages fell, did it somehow unlock the door? Or what?
No, these are big, like almost brand new. Like
They're like pretty sturdy cages, would you say?
yeah,
Okay, cool. You know, pretty sturdy steel or iron cages.
yeah.
Okay. All right, then I get my short sword and I try and cut my way through by just. I don't fucking know.
You want to try and cut metal.
Yes.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Alright, give me a sec.
You would need to beat a 20.
Fuck! I got a 12. No, sorry, 11.
With your sword, you're just beating it against the bars at this point.
You'll dull your blade.
Oh, good lord.
Alright, then I'll use my sexual allure to try and lure Callum to, like, break through the cages himself.
Give me a performance check.
Alright,
Okay.
that's
Let's do this. Let's do this. Big rolls. Here we go.
And you would need to beat a 15 to try and seduce this weird fish man.
I got 24.
Callum, you're currently tenting whilst looking at this pale woman.
This lovely pale woman who's about to show his sword.
Is it gonna help you break open your cage? You don't know.
You know.
Well,
Can I try and do like a strength check to break out, but because of that get like a +1 inspiration roll?
No, I'd say you just have advantage. So roll two 20s and then take from the highest.
Right, let's do this. Boom. And 7 of 15, so 15.
Yeah, you take the 15 then. And what are you trying to break it with? Like your trident?
I'm literally just grabbing the bars and shaking them back
I
and
just
forth as
challenge
much as I can to
him
try and get out of it.
me.
Okay, let me give you a percentage chance. I'm going to give you advantage on this one as well. So. Let's say 50. Let's say 50-50. Fuck me. 82. As you're shaking the bars, one of them just and clangs and just falls out, giving you just enough wiggle room to slide out between the bars.
Come and save me!
Foolish
As I
woman,
say, when he's
hold
in
your
this
temper.
weirdly charmed state by my womanly charms. There we go.
Okay, Callum, you are now out. What would you like to do? By the way, in my description, I forgot to mention, you do see a not quite glowing but very faded light coming from this blue triangle symbol in the middle of the room.
Screw that. I want to save the pasty maid.
The pasty maiden. All right.
Well, that was a bit fucking rude. Excuse me. Excuse me. I am as
As a
beautiful.
as a Kalashan, you are quite pasty white though.
Okay, fine. I am porcelain skinned, very beautiful. Wait, what defines the beauty in this game? Is it meant to be charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 18. Charisma.
You are rather beautiful and buxom.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm also blonde, so I'm busty as well, as they say. But blonde and busty makes you lusty.
Fucking hell.
Okay, yeah, I want her.
Cool. You're now out of the cage. What would you like to do? Like you're going over to try and rip the bars open?
I think maybe like I'll try and
Oh,
use
try
my my trident and try and like poke the trident into the lock system and just try and jam it around and break it.
I'd try and break it.
Yeah, try and like bust the lock system open with the
Oh,
trident.
okay.
Yeah.
Is lockpicking even a skill?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Okay.
Yeah. You can do that. Give me another strength check.
Okay, so that'd be a +1. Oh, 18. Boom. +1, 19.
That you succeed. You bash open the lock with your trident. I would say use the butt end rather than the this pointy end.
I was thinking,
Lovely.
well, you know, like put the pointy end into the lock and then try and like just, you know,
Oh,
break
okay,
the
yeah.
actual lock
Yeah,
itself.
but you rolled a 19, mate. So yeah, either way, it's gonna work.
Boom thing.
Cool.
I'm
So it's-
free.
So Malsank, you are still in the cage, and you're in a cage as well.
Yeah,
Currently asleep. I would say the two massive bangs of these cages falling to the floor would wake you up a bit, though, Wade.
What? I wasn't listening. I was
Yeah.
asleep.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm locked in a cage, I see. Can I
Wouldn't be-
cast
wouldn't-
Mage Hand and unlock the
I
door?
forgot I was locked in.
Mage hands for the door. Oh,
I'll just stick my little Mage Hand in the end and undo the lock and jump out.
cool. Go for it.
Cool.
Do you need
Am I
to
rolling
roll for them? I
proficiency?
can't remember.
I should do, so I should roll probably Dexterity.
Yeah.
Cool. With my additions, that is a tasty 19.
Okay. It takes you a little while to like figure out the locks. These locks are not your normal padlocks. They are almost arcane in a way, but you just instantly.
I'm gonna
and the door.
I'm gonna then stand at
swings
the edge
open.
of the cage and charm the biggest looking person in the room to come and grab me as I jump out.
That would be Malsank, who is currently locked in a cage,
Then
spinning.
my mage
He's
hand
currently
to unlock that
spinning.
my little mage hand's then going to go over and unlock that door. Or with a natural 20.
The mage hand basically looks at the lock and it just goes, "Fuck this," just
And
opens.
then I'm going to use my performance to charm him.
Give me a performance check.
Oh my god! 23, let's go. boy.
Fucking hell,
23.
Malsank.
Grab me. I
Yep.
don't say it though, it's just
Ano-
the look of come grab me.
Buxom Beauty gives you the look.
Oh, God. Well, seeing as I'm spinning and my door flew open, I probably just jump out or get flung out of that cage anyway.
I would say you get flung out. Give me a dexterity.
Yep.
Give me a dexterity check to see if you not land painfully.
Okay, let's see. I rolled a 1 and I have a -1 modifier.
Oh god. Okay, give me a jump. In fact, fuck it. I'll roll it. A D4 for damage.
The natural 1 with a -1.
You're lucky. It was a 1. You take 1 point of damage as your
Oh,
as your body
word.
body just gets flung out of this cage, just poof, into the side of the wall.
I cast message. I cast message, and in his head, as he is dizzy and groggy on the floor, he just goes, "You need to catch." Shh. I then proceed to jump out of the cage.
Oh God.
Well, seeing as
considering he's on the opposite side of the room now, I would say you use your movement. You get there. You get there just in time. Give me a dexterity check to see if you catch her.
Is that both?
Yes. Yeah. Let's say both.
all right.
Oh.
So you don't fall awkwardly, and you actually catch.
I
Decently.
rolled
got
a
a
3.
6.
I was a 2.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Stefan rolled.
Stumble up.
Stefan, what did you roll altogether?
2.
Wade, what did you roll?
6.
This is
Okay, Wade, you're not as awkward, but you still look like a pigeon being thrown at a wall.
Lovely.
And Stefan, you tried to catch this woman just falling towards you, but she moves a little bit too quickly. You weren't quite ready for it, as you've just been hit in the head, and you both just poof onto the floor. This woman now on top of you.
Is it like one of those anime scenes where he accidentally grabs my boob, I call him back, and then break his nose?
Do you want me? I'll roll percentile for it if you want.
Sure, drop it in the Discord DMs.
No, because I've got physical dice, you spoon. That is a 3, so no.
As Wade's character.
all right. This isn't as romantic as the other 2, but I'll take it. We're out.
Also, who's not on full health? Because everyone's out of their cages now, aren't they?
Yes, you are all out of your cages. 2 of the cages are on the floor, and the other 2 are still hanging in the air.
Who is not at full health?
Me, Malsanct.
I'm going to
fell out
cast
painfully.
Healing word. I'm going to use my cantrip of healing word.
Go for it. How much does that heal? Well, it's one. It's 1 damage. Let's just say it heals. Because you're not going to roll a 0, are you?
No, it's impossible. You have to
Yeah,
spell
exactly.
fire added to it.
Exactly. Right, so you are all on full health now. You are all in this strange place. You have no idea what's going on. You don't know who put you there. What would you like to do?
Right, guys. Let's go and investigate that fucking stupid light in the middle.
Cool. So you all guys are gonna go look at the light?
Yeah, good idea.
Yep.
Let's look at the light. I reckon.
On further
should-
on further inspection of the carved rune into the floor, it's recessed just a little bit. It's like maybe something could fit in there, but it's still just
Mage hand!
emanating just a little bit of light. Mage hand, what are you doing with Mage hand? What
I'm
would
just
you
going to show it straight in that crack.
Okay, you push the Mage hand into the crack, and it does nothing.
Okay. Cool.
You guys said light, eh? I'll cast the light cantrip on that emitting light, trying to get it a little bit brighter. See if that happens. Anything happens.
Okay, I would say yeah. I would say yes. You cast light on the thing on the rune itself, and it just glows bright white instead of blue.
Keep doing it. See what happens if you keep doing it.
Well, it lasts for an hour, so we'll be kind of blinded by then.
Well, what happens if I stand in the middle of it? I walk to the very center.
I step back.
The blue light does come through a bit more strong. So now it is, instead of the white light from the light cantrip, is now bright blue.
It's a pressure plate challenge. You should all step on the pressure plates.
Yeah. Everyone stand at each of the corners, except for one person.
Yeah,
don't care.
okay.
I'm not
I'll
going
stand
to.
on one
I
corner.
will stay in the middle.
Yeah.
Bravely.
So I'm in the middle.
Do you want to fight?
Yeah, I will.
I
Guys,
have
guys,
hysterical
guys.
laughter. I cast hysterical laughter.
Oh
I
god.
call Eldritch.
What's what?
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna stand in the way of Will.
Okay, so you guys are gonna break out this fight that happened within the first 10 minutes of the fucking game. I didn't expect it this soon, to be honest, but okay.
I'm getting my rolls up. 1 sec.
Wait, you guys actually gonna fight?
It's not a fight. I'm just casting hysterical laughter on him.
Oh, hideous laughter,
I'm
right? Okay.
currently cousin cause fear on it. That's what I'm gonna do.
And I'm going to see whether I can do a dexterity roll to block Wade's shot against him.
It's magic, mate. There's nothing to block.
I mean, it depends on what cast type it is, whether it's got a range or what.
No, it's a magical effect. It doesn't have like a physical presence.
Okay, he needs to take 2 wisdom saving throws.
Oh Jesus!
As in, he gets an advantage wisdom saving throw.
Right,
I cast cause fear as well.
right. Well, as Wade is casting first, Will give me the 2 saves.
Okay, was it
D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay. Give me this wisdom modifier is.
It should be in your it should be in your little savings throw box.
It will be there you go, 15. So wisdom plus 4, yeah, 15.
15.
15, that fails.
That fails.
That fails. He is now laughing hysterically for the next minute.
Okay, as you are currently on the floor, fucking laughing.
On the plate.
You on the plate. You don't. You can't cast a spell because you're too busy laughing your ass off.
I'd like to go and push Wade in retaliation to casting a spell on Avalana.
Oh God.
My character is just shaking his head in the corner. I want to say that.
I'm gonna
leave the pasty maiden alone, boy.
Do what?
Oh God, yeah, because you're still charmed, aren't you? Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I'm still under the effects of Avalana, so.
Well, you're not charmed per se. You're not charmed per se. Callum, you're not charmed per se. Like, it's not a magical effect. It's more you like. Okay, this woman is beautiful. Sort of thing.
Okay.
It's more of your opinion rather than like a magical effect.
Your character's opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast.
Okay.
I'm also then gonna cast message to Callum, just saying, "Please don't beautiful."
Oh.
I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna turn my back on both of them and go and talk to Malsanct.
And I'll say to Impetu, women. Am I right?
Help us, help,
And look at Malsanct and say
help
blood.
me kill this
No.
bastard.
Hold on.
Blood.
Will, you are currently laughing your ass off. You can't speak
Oh,
except
okay.
for laughter.
Yeah. Well, as I talk through my laugh.
No.
No.
No, it was
I'm
down
afraid
as
not.
hysterical laughter.
It is.
I call off the cast on him because I go and walk off into the corner.
All right, cool. You are now back to normal.
Yeah, well, you should think about what you've done. Oh, okay. Well then, I fucking cause fear on that little fucker.
Guys.
Oh,
Whoa, guys, come on now. Let's just try and figure out where we are and what's going on first, eh?
Women. Use your
Fuck
tits.
you! I want to. Excuse me.
I
Zalan.
got a crit fail on
Sorry.
resistances to that.
Oh
I
God.
might die.
Oh wait, what after all? Oh,
What,
yeah.
from fear?
It doesn't. If it's a cantrip, you don't have to.
It's not.
Oh
it's
no,
not.
true. Actually, no, it's not a cantrip.
You're actually using a spell on me. Oh my god, no.
It doesn't matter.
Why?
Will, what spell are you using?
Does it matter? Tell me.
What spell are you using? I need to know.
Cause fear.
Cast fear, right? No, not wisdom.
Hang on, let me look.
What does it say on the spell?
It causes them to fear. I think it's a wisdom save.
It's probably wisdom.
Right,
Yeah.
Wade, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, brilliant. That is 15.
15. That beats yours, so you are not affected by the fear spell.
Cool, I go and continue what I was doing, but standing in the corner.
Right.
well, after that failure, after a 2-second post-mortem depression, I go over to beat his ass with my fist.
I will say, as this happens, some tears from your hideous laughter, some tears that Avalana shed, slowly drip into the crack of this rune, and it grows bright, brilliant blue, and you hear a bell toll.
For whom the bell tolls.
Did I make a joke? Did I make a joke exclaiming, "Who's gonna get married"?
No one laughs.
Evidence from the room.
Right, so
I don't have a
so this great big bong happens all around you. There's not really any specific location where it's come from. But now the rune is now bright blue.
I feel like we've kind of done something good here, guys. Maybe we should move on.
Well, let's keep in mind that fluids apparently do something, so if you find anything, maybe shove it down the crack.
If you find a crack, put fluid in it.
Exactly, that's a motto to live by.
Okay. Let's find some cracks to fill with our fluids.
Moving on.
I sigh and walk on.
Christ. Right.
Men, am I right?
Right. So where do you all want to go? From here, you are still in this big circular room. Rune
Away from the freaks.
Should we just?
Let's follow the way that the triangle's pointing.
I
Cool.
see the logic in that. Let's go north.
You guys go up north. And
I follow at the rear of the party.
And we go. Should we go into one of the corner rooms or the center room first?
you guys, yeah, you don't know if there's a center room or a corner rooms. You don't know the layout of the map yet.
Oh, okay. Well, should we go into this room or the room ahead?
Let's continue north.
Alright.
Got all four of you?
Oh yeah.
Cool. So you guys go forward north still, and in the next room along is a mass of bookshelves. Six rather tall bookshelves, about 20 foot tall. Two tables to the right with books on them. Books are scattered all over the floor, and I would say everyone give me a perception check.
Okay.
Nope.
I rolled an 18.
14 plus 3, so 17.
I got
17, Stefan, what did you roll?
18.
17, cool. Wade, what did you roll?
3.
That makes sense because you're at the back of the party. Will?
20.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Everyone except for Wade notices a pair of legs sticking out between two of the bookshelves
Oh,
on
yeah.
the far side of the room.
I immediately spring to
And-
action because
and-
I'm a man of medicine.
And some scribblings on the wall.
I immediately try and loot everything valuable from this room.
Have I
Alright.
seen any of this happening?
You can see that these guys are moving forwards. What they want to do, you don't know. You also see a very light blue light emitting from the floor again, but it is a same pattern triangle, but this time with a line through the top point.
Then I am going to use my ability to decipher languages to see if I can actually identify the symbol.
You understand it's a rune. It stands for the symbol of air.
Can I use Mage Hand to pull Savage over to it?
What? Why me? Again?
I would.
Because you unlocked the last door, so you unlocked it with your tears. Surely you can unlock this with your air.
That's true. Let me just queef into the fucking thing then.
So I'm just going to hold you there, dangling just above it, so you breathe on it.
Is it working yet?
As you breathe into the rune, it does glow a bright,
Yes!
a bright lighter blue.
I'm doing it!
I can't believe that fucking worked.
No, you are forcing someone else to do it. You are not doing it.
I told you, I'm just a follower.
Alright, while these antics are going on, can I do a medicine check on the body lying at the end of the room?
You go over to it, yes?
Yes.
You go over to it, you realise it is a body, but it is not a living body. It is now a corpse.
Can I try and identify what killed it?
You can drive with a medicine check.
Okay, I'll roll a medicine check.
Good lad.
16 plus 4 is 20.
This guy died of something erupting from his stomach. You're not sure exactly what it is.
It's aliens. No.
No, alien. Sorry, alien.
It's game
Alright.
over, man. Game over.
I would like
Nice reference.
to I would like to because I'm a bit suspicious of these books and stuff like that. I'd like to maybe try and throw a throwing star, a shuriken, into one of the books.
Okay, underwater you don't have books, so yes, go for it. It's not going to move.
Foreign
It's,
objects.
it's not going to move, so you just throw a throwing star into it, and it just thuds into a book.
Ha. Okay.
I pick up all the books and I sit at what I'm assuming are, and I try and have a look through each and every one of them.
They all seem to be books about different nature effects, different things about nature, different things about fire, heat, different things about the waters.
Instead of looking through them, I try to learn.
Sorry?
I try to learn from the books.
Isn't it glowing too bright to read in here?
No, it's not. It's not that bright. It is brighter than it was, basically.
Oh, so we need more air. So,
Alright.
Can
No,
we
no,
can we
you-
try and blow into the crack?
who?
I feel like we should try and blow into the air rune.
Alright, everyone go into the middle and everyone blow at the same time and blow as much as they can. Blow as their life
Into
depends
the
on.
air rune.
Do you all do that?
Let's do it. Let's give it a
I
good
don't.
blow.
Sure, it seems to
I'll
work.
get all blow off.
Do it. So just wait.
You
We
all-
can drag him to force do it.
You all, okay? You all blow into the crack of the rune on the floor, and it it stays brightly lit, but it doesn't get brighter.
Can I go over to the body and can I put the body on the symbol?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Drag the body.
You drag the body. It's not old yet, but it's still like it wasn't killed. The person wasn't killed yesterday.
That thing that's next to the body, I pick it up anyway.
Which objects? This.
Yeah, that purple
book
book
looking
which
one.
has a
It is a book. It is different from all the others. It is purple, and it has gold inlay on the front.
Well then, I take it to the table and have a look for it as they're dragging their body over to one.
You look for the book. You look for the book. You realise it is a book of spells.
Can I learn any
Ooh.
spells out of them?
You would need to spend a long rest with it.
Then I keep it with me.
Savage, as a spellcaster, I cast message saying, as a spellcaster, it might be useful if I had the book.
I'm a spellcaster.
I'm
You're
a
a bitch.
spellcaster.
I'm a spellcaster.
I'm a spell.
Fucking hell.
Fuck you. Finders keepers.
I'm gonna cast Hideous Light.
No! Do
I
that.
step in again.
You stepping.
Stepping in again. How dare you insult the honour of the pasty maiden?
Alan, boy fucking does something. Please tackle him to the ground.
I'm
Oh,
not casting it, I'm just holding up a hand towards you.
While
Yeah.
he's casting that, can I cast Thaumaturgy at the same time to boo my voice 3 times as loud, to try and restore some order to this place?
Go for
yeah.
it. Go for it.
Alright, I'm casting Thaumaturgy, shouting at the whole room 3 times as loud as my normal voice to finally get some order. Order, let's stop infighting.
Wait.
Get out
I've
of
got-
here first.
I've got a cantrip.
This
for
this huge booming voice coming from this like red-skinned,
Purple skinned.
purple-skinned tiefling just booms out into the void basically, and it echoes down all the corridors and booms out into the corridors. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Okay. 14 plus 4, I think, is
15.
15.
20, natural.
Nice. And Callum?
I've got mine rolled down the crack. Let me that's that.
Crack seems to be
It's
the
in the
fuel
room
engine.
crack. It was a 6 plus. Sorry, my bad. 6 plus. Was it intelligence plus what?
So you got
No,
7,
perception plus 3. Sorry. So no 9.
9. I'd say that's high enough.
Jeez.
You all hear an animalistic screech and then skittering.
We both stop and we look over and both say in unison, "Fuck do you want?"
Can I cast detect animals or detect creatures?
Yeah.
What does that? What does that do?
It just means I can pick up. It's a passive ability, but it just means I've got a better idea if there's any wildlife nearby.
Go for it. Go for it.
Natural 20. Holy shit!
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Okay,
not even lying.
give me a second. I've got to find it in the bloody book. Because I, like an idiot, didn't put a thing in it. There you go.
Always put a thing in it.
If you like it, then you gotta put a thing in it.
Oh yeah.
Depends what thing you're talking about, mate.
Right. To you.
That's the wrong kind. Where is the one I want? God damn it.
I'm not a fan of how this is sounding. Oh my god, I'm so powerful. What the fuck? As long as no one hits me, I'm pretty god tier.
Wait, what's your armor? What's your
We don't talk about my armor.
What is your armor, by the way?
Let me get it back up. If I believe it's 10 or something.
Stay
You
behind
are-
me, I'd say.
You are super fucking squishy amongst
Wait,
amongst this party.
Wait, what are your not your perception, sorry.
I
like your
have insanely good charisma. I've almost
What is your charisma?
My charisma at the moment is 18 on a turn where I'm doing something.
Yeah, that's the same as me. My
No,
wisdom's
it's
90.
20 on a turn where I'm acting, but passively it's 17. And my
Makes sense for a bard.
dexterity is 16.
Okay, so like my base stats for charisma are 18. And wisdom
Should
is
we
90,
be discussing our
17.
stats with each other
And
right
then
now?
everything else
Yeah,
is
you can do
like
that. Yeah,
50
you
or
can do that.
40.
So we're both super squishy.
Yeah, we're both super squishy, but we're glass, so we'll be fine.
I'm a support. No, I don't do damage. I don't even have a weapon.
You're a support player.
I literally don't have a weapon at all.
Fair enough.
I have a loot that I can
Fuck's
whack you
sake.
with.
He's scared when he gets into trouble. Fucking
Geralt!
take music!
Geralt!
He's gonna toss coins in the eyes of the of the opponents.
I'd love to, but
Yeah,
I
you're
have a
fucking
single gold piece.
Wow.
Oh, fuck it. I'm going to fucking roll 20. There we go.
Well, then try and do the thing that that Magneto does to. I can't fucking
What,
remember.
take the metal out of people's bodies? Not quite that powerful yet.
No!
We're only able to do
Bring
that
the
because
coin.
Mystique injects
It's
us.
so hard, it goes through his head.
Right, here we go.
You need strength for that. I'm on -3 strength.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm a very beautiful, busty damsel in distress. Like at all
What's your
times.
intelligence?
My intelligence is 14, if I recall. So +2.
So you're slightly above average.
I'm quite smart. I'm very charismatic. I'm good at dodging shit that if I get punched in the face.
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
smart. I'm also clever,
die. All right,
and
sure.
I'm rather charismatic. I'm like everyone's perfect woman. So yeah,
Do you wanna leave these lot and go somewhere private?
yeah, all right then. I reckon we
Jesus.
should.
No,
I reckon we should.
Well,
Right.
You
okay.
might still need me
I
to
reckon this
defend.
cage is-
Got
I
it.
reckon this cage is pretty good. You know, I love a bit of king.
Yeah, 2 super squishy people going off by themselves. That sounds like a good idea.
No one cares about you two.
In
Me
the
and
words
live.
of Fred from
People
Me
will
and
forget
her
about
are
you.
about to go on stages to perform a miraculous miracle known as fucking.
I mean, I've got really high stealth.
Right, guys, we're back in the room now.
Yep.
Sure.
Right.
Good. You're gonna be quiet because I will try and make you.
Right, you guys hear this ungodly screech, and then a skittering noise, and then a sudden.
A sudden what?
Sudden.
Oh,
I instantly turn over to Wade and go, "Did you just
Nice.
pull out your dildo?"
I am going to stealth behind the bookshelf
Okay, give me a
with
Stealth?
that'll be 18.
I'm
you
also
you
gonna-
almost you almost disappear.
follow
You
his
almost
example.
you almost disappear into the fucking shadows.
And I'm
Yeah, I'd like to follow his example and also try stealth.
I grab everyone before they fucking run away and tell them to fucking man up. Otherwise, I'm gonna do the R word. to them.
Okay, you grab everyone except for Wade, because
Yeah.
Wade
Uh,
has already disappeared into the shadows.
Yeah.
Jordan, I got a 16. What is that?
16. You also disappear into the shadows. So basically,
Fuck you, Callum! Well, fine. After that, I run away. I just run.
Well, we're such a brave.
which
path.
way are you running?
Says you. I don't know, back the way I came.
Back the
I'm
way
so
you came.
weak.
You run off down the corridor. Nothing happens.
Yep. And yeah, that's basically it.
I'll
And
stay
the
behind,
fastest
lonely and in a combat stance, afraid to speak, seeing as my voice is empowered at the moment.
True. All this just stemmed off of you shouting.
Can I can get rid of your thaumaturgy if I cast laughter. That should cancel it out.
Yeah, but then he's just going to be laughing.
No. I can activate it and immediately deactivate it if I just drop concentration on it.
Ah, okay.
So do you want me to do that so it stops?
Sure.
Cool. All right. You
You-
make
you
a
almo-
wisdom
you-
saving throw,
I would say he's letting the effects happen, so he doesn't really
Okay.
need to save for it.
and then I immediately just drop concentration. So he's normal.
Stefan, you haven't like your body like immediately tries to start laughing, but then you quickly stop yourself.
A single very loud chuckle.
Yeah.
Just goes around the entire.
Does that chuckle still have the effect of thaumaturgy on it, like a super loud one?
They would-
What the fuck? Milk. What?
Oh, good lord. By the way, also scribbled on the wall, now that you guys are all looking at everything, on the wall is just scribbled, "Save us," with a pentagram with the same symbol that's on the book in the middle. Well, not really a pentagram, more of a, what's it, 1, 2, 3,
Like a rune or a symbol type.
a 10-pointed star in a circle.
Decagram.
Yeah.
Decagram.
Someone didn't save their game.
Okay, after a couple of minutes of you guys hiding and you being in a stance to fight, nothing happens.
I'm gonna keep hiding. Again, I'm so weak. Also, correction: my AC is actually 8.
I'm gonna come out
Jesus.
of hiding and
Oh, no.
I'm gonna try and make it look like I wasn't hiding the entire time.
You
So like try and blend out the shadow.
you awkwardly come out of the shadows.
It's like the Homer Simpson meme where he backs into a bush but the other way around.
In
Yeah.
reverse, yeah.
I come running back and try and play it all off by saying I was just doing my jog for the day, trying to keep. And
Didn't you just shout at me to man up before it happened?
I immediately go over to the wall that says "Save us" with the
In fact, hold on. What
Wait.
was, Will? What was your perception check? What was the number?
20. No, sorry, 18 or something like that.
18. Okay, I'd say that's enough. As you run down the corridor, you see into the middle chamber of this way, and you see something just out of existence. For like these
Well, then-
the splittest of seconds, you saw something, but it's gone.
Well then, I still go back into the room that we're all currently in, and I go over to the pentagram. I'll investigate that center, as we know, center.
The 10-pointed star on the wall. Cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I perform an intelligence check on it, or a history check, or whatever that.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so I got a 17, and then plus 3.
So you got 20. You know this is a very, very ancient symbol from a time long, long forgotten. It is so ancient that there is no written history about it anymore. But from word of mouth, from what you know, this is a symbol to a ancient god that no one worships anymore.
Well then, I turn around and fucking get those little fuckers over towards me and say, I don't know what to say next. What should we do?
Well, do you disclose the information you've gathered from that symbol?
Oh yeah, disclose it. I tell all of you guys that weird thing is about God and all that.
If I do a religion check on that symbol, will it get us any further?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
It is impossibly ancient.
Good.
I actually have religious insight because I'm an apostle. So, can I check as well?
You would get the same information.
Well, that's shit.
I'd like to try and use one of my natural Triton abilities to slightly control, or I think monk abilities to slightly control the air sort of thing.
I believe that's
Like
I believe that's a Triton thing.
Well, I have two different ones, but yeah, the wind control I think is I have like innate ability to control elements and stuff like that, but then I also have a actual similar to a cantrip basically.
Okay, and what would you be doing with what element you're altering?
I'm just going to try and use wind control and try and blow a little bit of breeze into the symbol. Try and like use it to activate the symbol a bit.
It is already activated. From all you guys breathing into it, it is already activated.
Oh, it is activated. Okay.
Yeah.
Good shit. I say maybe we push on then.
Yeah, but carefully, because that was some scary shit we heard before.
Yeah, I think when we go past that corner, we'll try and peer past that room to the left of us. So let's kind of head left to where we are now and try and peer into the room as we go by the corridor.
Cool. You guys want to follow the arrow again, yeah?
Yep, follow the arrow as a group.
Cool.
I'm going to leave the bookshelf and follow behind the party.
Cool. Oh, and Will, you have that spell book.
Yeah. It's
Right.
currently, what should we call it?
Just call it purple spell book for now.
Alright, cool.
Right. So you guys are all heading down the corridor, and you guys are peering into the center chamber, or are you going into it?
Just going to peer into it as we go past into the next room, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. As you do, you see the blue symbol over in the other corner of the room that's currently pointing towards the room that you guys were held in. It is now glowing blue, like a bright blue, but it's slowly fading.
Yo, that's creepy, bro.
And you notice a lighter blue arrow on this corner of the room from the adjacent to the corner room you guys were just in, the books. That is also glowing.
Can I cast message to the entire group saying that I think we need to activate all four of them at once from all four quadrants?
Why didn't you just say that to us instead of casting that?
I'm mute. That's the whole point. I can't speak.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she's mute.
Yeah,
She can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then how did you ask me to fight in the first place then?
I cast message. I can speak straight to your head.
It's like a cantrip. He can just cast it whenever he likes.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I only have cantrips, so.
Yeah. As a level 1 bard, that is a thing.
There better be buffs and heals then.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
mate.
let's each pick a
Wait
corner
until
and
we
go into a
actually get to
corner. Then.
combat.
Okay.
So you guys continuing down the corridor, or are you going to go into the main chamber?
I reckon that we follow Wade's.
Continue
suggestion.
the
Pick a
main.
corner.
But we should probably stick together again in message.
For now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For now, Cox shotgun.
Well, let's go to the left kind of corner sort of area then. We'll keep on pushing around
Cool.
the outside.
As you guys enter
Keep
this room, once it would have been beautifully laid out. There are 5 stone tables and wooden benches. In the top of the room, or to the north of the room, you see 2 throne-like chairs and a stone table in front of it. All of the tables have rotten, nasty, stanky, stinking ass food on it.
Yo.
It's all rotten to fuck.
Well, for starters, does anyone have any fire damage they could cast on the ground?
I have a match.
I don't know. We should figure that out later on because obviously we'll have to cast
you
them
have
like fairly quick within each other.
Then if it's a match, then drop the match, cried and blue at last time. So, triangle.
You guys do have things like tinderboxes in your explorers packs.
If you have one.
Yeah, I feel like we should do this stuff later on though, because obviously,
Yeah, it's probably a simultaneous thing you want to do here.
Well, we should
yeah,
identify
we'll
what each one
activate them at
does.
once.
I would say all of you have Explorer's Pack because you guys were on the road.
So we use a Tinder's pack.
Oh, I
Tinder
could
pack.
give him one.
Tinder
Yeah,
box.
we use someone's
get
Tinder's
it.
pack to see if we can get the fire or something to make the weird thing glow.
You guys want to put fire into the little rune, into the runes?
Yeah, you know, the same way as we did it last time.
Cool. One of you does that. Who wants to do it? Because you'll have to mark off Tinderbox.
Not me.
Yeah, not me. I reckon it was
Shotgun on me.
Avalana. Oh,
Spin around,
Avalana, come on,
touching
it was
around
your
on me.
idea.
I shotgunned it.
Okay, well, I guess Malsank then, seeing as he's the last one to say anything. Sorry,
Yeah.
Malsank.
Well, seeing as I don't want to waste any of my stuff, I'll just cast the cantrip Sacred Flame.
Oh my
What?
god, what? That's overkill, my
You
guy.
could have said that earlier, man.
No, everyone leave the room. That is sacred flame. If that goes wrong, we die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that a spell or a cantrip? Remind me.
That's a cantrip.
Okay, cool.
Very deadly cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
You cast Sacred Flame into the runes, and it does not light up. There is light from the Sacred Flame, but the rune itself does not light up red.
Blood. It needs to be blood in the middle. So we're gonna have to
No, you-
spill some
you
blood,
get-
and I look at Savage.
All of you give me a intelligence check. Stefan, you have advantage.
Ooh,
Okay.
I got 20.
20, not natural.
Is it a plus intelligence?
What's intelligence? I'm too
8.
dumb for that.
8.
Yep.
You-
Even with advantage.
That's with advantage. Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got 12.
12? Okay. So the two ladies, you both, not instinctively know, but from observation, you realise that it would need to be real fire, not a spell.
So I'll match.
Yeah.
I just light
Yeah.
a match and throw it into the middle.
As you do that, the rune glows like blood red, like bright red.
That's gonna wig me. No, I don't do anything.
What were you rolling for?
Me?
Yeah.
Decision in my head.
Ah.
Then, so we know. So whoever hasn't used a match here will have to come back to this one.
Yep.
And someone who's emotional and probably a bitch, so probably Savage, will have to go into the first room.
Fuck yourself, honestly.
It would have
I
to be.
can't.
It would have to be any water. You all have water skins.
Maybe you could spit into it.
That you
Yeah.
as Asimais that could work.
Yeah, but spit's not water though.
It's mostly
I mean,
water.
Spit's not
It's got
water.
water in it.
It's
What the hell is
water.
your spit made out of?
It would be water enough.
Yeah, but
Do
that's
we continue?
a bit. Never, yeah.
Let's continue on to the
Yeah,
next
right.
room and see if we
Why
can
not?
figure out every 4 of the symbols.
Cool. You guys move on towards the last room. All of you give me a perception check as you walk past the center chamber again.
Nope.
Natural 20.
Natural
Let me
20.
Yep.
Callum.
Hang on, I'll just get my old perception up, buddy.
Cool.
I got 50.
13.
I got 21.
Jesus. Okay. Stefan, Callum, and who rolled higher of the two wills?
I got 13.
I got 15.
Right. Will, you, Callum, and Stefan, you all noticed this large body just out of existence as you walk past.
I pretend that I didn't see it, and that the fact that I've been taken too. I'm walking.
Being frightened of this, I'm going to try and hold Malsank's hand.
Give me dexterity. See if you do it. If you want
See if
to.
I can hold his hand.
Just go for it. Just like a quick,
Why not?
because you never know. You could accidentally
I got-
grab someone else's hand.
7 plus 4, so 11.
Yeah, you grab Stefan's hand.
Can I use Mage Hand and grab the other one?
And
yeah. Yeah, go for it.
I choose to grab whoever's nearest to me hand. So Wade, I'm assuming, is if Stefan's in the middle.
If it's me, I'm going to stab him with an arrow.
If it is Wade, I choose to fucking stab him with my short sword.
Oh, for God's sake. No, you are both... One of you stood next to Callum, one of you stood next to Stefan. There you go.
Alright, fine.
Save everyone some fucking damage.
Okay,
Yeah, this large body just...
let's move on.
It was too quick for you guys to see what it exactly was, but it just... out of existence.
Alright, me keeping my cool head, being kind of frustrated and being held from all angles. Is thinking about this defensively and, yeah, ready to attack at any moment now.
Can I test for magic? Can I do
Yes.
an Arcana check?
Yeah.
That would be 16. 16.
You would say... you would disdain from that it is something ethereal. Something is popping in and out of reality to the ethereal plane.
Do we have anyone of paladin or law origin? Because then you can check for celestial or extra dimensional beings. Please.
No.
Anyone have the ability to check for supernatural and shit like that?
Nope.
No.
Moving on then.
Callum, do you have that?
Have what, sorry?
It doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
Alright.
Moving on.
Regardless, it wouldn't have worked. Right, so you guys go into the last chamber?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
boy.
Cool.
Certainly.
When you enter the next chamber, you see 8 beds all lined up together. Some of them are disheveled and opened. Some of them are all like fully made. All 8 of them have skeletons in them. Also to the west and the south corners of the room, if you can say corners, because circular room, they have chests built into the walls.
Attack the
Yeah,
I
skeletons, guys.
immediately. What's the skeleton?
Attack them. Just attack them.
There are
Just attack.
skeletons in the beds.
Oh, well then I immediately go and try and loot the chest for anything valuable.
No.
Uh-oh. You loot-hungry fiend.
Just attack the skeletons to make sure.
Well, apparently we have a foolish party member, so let's see how this turns out.
I want to stealth.
Roll me
Oh.
stealth.
Just lurk.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm stealthing
bugger.
as well.
That's a 17.
You hide into the shadows.
Thank God.
I got 2 plus 6, so an 8.
You try to hide in the shadows, but your face is just poking out.
I'll get a good combat stance ready for whatever's going to happen next.
Cool, and you are, Will, you are not stealthing because you are currently trying to loot.
Yep.
The second you touch the chest, a powerful blast of fire just into your face.
Well, I try again.
Let's see how much damage. Let's see how much damage you take.
No healing words for you.
You take 3 points of damage, fire damage.
Okay. So I am on. Right, well then I retreat back to where everyone else is at the entrance of this specific room.
Who? We're all hidden.
Yeah, I'm the only one standing in the middle of the room. The other two are trying to hide.
No. So we got Callum who's trying to hide, Will who's actually hidden, and then you who stood in the fucking room, and then me who's just had a fireball to his face looking like he's done crack for 7 years.
Yeah,
No,
me
you-
looking at you disapprovingly.
Your skin is all pale, but your face at the moment is just covered in ash.
Well then I retreat back to where Stefan's character is then.
I'm
Cool.
going to try and throw a throwing star at a skeleton.
You throw
Finally!
you throw a ninja star at one of the skeletons. It just thumps into the skull, and the skeleton does nothing.
Cool. Well, who
You would-
wants
you would
a
all-
flipping
you would-
octakill?
Okay, fine. Can I roll an intelligence to see if there's a booby trap on the chest?
On the chest that you just opened, no longer is there a spell on that. On the,
Alright,
on the other, now that you're actually looking for it, on the other chest there is a red rune on the top of the chest.
Well, Stefan, do you want to open the other chest, and I'll go and see what's in this one I just opened?
No, thank you.
Yes, you
Okay, I'll
fucking
open
will.
the other chest.
As a,
I'll open
tief-
the chest.
as,
Make
a,
that look
as,
like-
a, as a tiefling, you do know that you are resistant to fire damage.
I can
All
open
right.
it with Mage Hand.
Is it can I roll a whatever check to see if it is a fire damage room?
Arcana check if you want to. Yep.
A what?
Arcana.
Arcana.
Arcana check.
It's based on
okay.
any magic.
It's just a normal thing you can do.
Yeah, everyone can see if it's
18.
magical or not.
18 total.
18. You indeed know it's magic. Whether it's fire, you're not 100% sure, but you've got a pretty fucking good guess now.
I'm gonna open the other one with Mage Hand, so I can maintain in stealth and then just open it.
What, the one that's still ruined?
Yeah, the one that's still shut and ruined. I'm just gonna open it with Mage Hand.
Is anyone still stood in front of it? Because someone said he was going to go check over it.
No,
Stefan?
I'm checking.
No, I'm still in the same position in the combat stand.
Okay.
Ready, just ready.
Okay, with Mage Hand, you open it and a fireball does launch out.
Yay!
Right. Before anyone does anything, since the spells are gone, I loot both of the chests before anyone
No,
else can get.
you can search one at a time.
Oh, fair enough. Fine.
I searched the other one with Mage Hand.
I would say to search it because you don't know what's in it. You would have to go over to it.
Yeah, fine. I go over to one of the chests.
Which
Okay.
one? Which one?
On the west side.
On the west, the one that you already blew up.
Yeah, the one that I originally checked, and I have a look.
He's
to
invested.
See if there's anything
See if there's anything worth
sort
it.
of-
Cool. Let's roll for this. Why not? Let's be fucking D10 there. You find a opaque banded black and white pure gem. You notice there's an onyx gem. It is worth roughly about 50 gold.
So a white and a black and white. Okay.
Just put gem.
Gem.
Gim.
50G.
I mean, okay, I'll go take a look in the other chest then.
Yeah, you guys
Look at the
go.
other chest.
For it. I guarantee it's gonna be something way better than as well. Like some epic fucking staff sword or some shit like that.
Well, you don't deserve it anyway.
I fucking deserve it more than you. You hoe.
Hey, I'm just looking around the room in a get ready stance. Trying to keep you all safe.
Why don't you make yourself useful? Bash those skeletons. Hmm?
Right, so Callum, you go over to the other chest, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You find
what's in there.
you find a large gold bracelet worth about 50 gold.
Okay, nice. Well, I'm going to say that I'll hold on to this, but of course, if we get to somewhere where we can sell it, then I'll split the profits equally.
I got gem crafting, so I might use this.
Except from with Will. We'll split it into thirds.
Fuck you! What did I ever do to you?
Try to snatch up all of the loot every single
Ooh, there's a
second during
chest!
this.
No, I did not. I said, ooh, there's a chest. You guys had fucking perfect chance to do it, but no, you decided to fucking run and sneak away like pussies you are.
Like
Well,
intelligent
if you're
people.
keeping loot, I'm gonna
Person
share my
goes,
loot.
"Ooh,
between
there's a
Mouse
chest."
And,
Yeah, I'm
I share my loot with Mouse and
both of you, and I still went towards the chest. Yes, I may have eaten a fireball, but I'm still alive.
So the
For
room in the middle of the room.
now. But remember, you are now weaker than the rest.
That's true.
I would heal him, but he's a dick.
Fuck
Same goes
you.
for me.
I'm not a dick. You're a dick. You're the one who tried
Runs
to
into
Right.
a room. Gets fireballed in the face.
No, that does not mean I'm a dick. That just means I'm enthusiastic. You're a dick considering you decided to
And you
cast
didn't
spells.
do it.
Enthusiastic.
No,
Alright, guys.
excuse me,
Guys,
You
chill.
decided to cast spells on me first time.
Do any
out.
of you
Then-
search? Do any of you search the skeletons?
I was just about to say, if everybody shuts the goddamn hell up, then
Everyone-
can I search the sleeping bag?
Everyone equally searches the skeletons and their beds.
I mean, again, I'm saying that all loot gets split, so I want to search the sleeping bags, but anything I find is split between the three of us anyway. Unless, of course,
Right,
Avalana
appreciate
wants
it.
to start sharing. If Avalana wants to start sharing, then it can be split between her as well.
I'm,
But
I'm sharing as well. Don't worry, I'm sharing with this.
Okay,
But just
let's do it then.
any gems, depending on what the quality is, I may keep because of my speciality with crafting. So
okay.
You guys search. I'll keep watch.
Okay.
I can keep watch because I'm already hidden, so I may as well just stay hidden.
Okay.
I'm going to search.
Whilst you guys are searching, you all gain. Oh, I'm trying to do the math in my head. You all find, and I'm assuming you guys are all going to split it up and everything, yeah?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Okay, so that's divided by 4. You'll find 70. You all find 70 gold, 75 gold each.
Yes, I've got
Oh, nice.
71 gold now.
No, I've got a good fucking
Wonderful.
calculator for this.
Oh, a calculator for addition.
Wait, what? I got 127 gold.
Cool. And amongst all of this, Stefan, being the only one that's actually alert and looking, sees a green rune on the floor this time. Same as the one in the room you had to breathe on, but it's green and it's still has a line
We have
through
to
it.
pee on it.
I
We
forgot
have to
about
pee
that.
on it.
Fine. I go and grab some dirt or dust or anything earth related and fucking shove it on.
You want to put it? You want to push it into the crack.
Yeah, how we did it at the same time last time.
Cool. Once you put the dirt in, it glows a brilliant green.
Right. Should we all head to the center and see what's happening?
Wait, one sec.
One sec, he's having a piss.
Sure, we'll go back to the centre, and I'll
Cool.
take Stefan's hand again. Hand again.
Yeah. All of
That sounds
us
good.
go back to the. All of us go to one of the entrances at the center, but don't fully go all the way.
I'm going to go with Stefan. I'm going to stick behind him.
Let's move from behind
So you
through the corner we
guys-
haven't gone through yet. Let's through east and then up. Because it's undiscovered.
You guys want to go east and then up?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
As you
but
guys.
don't go fully into the room though. Sort of stay just outside of it. If that makes.
Cool. So you guys are all in this little hallway bit here, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Cool. As you guys look into the room, you notice that the darker blue, the light blue, and the red have all gone out, but the green one is like lit up.
Alright, what I said, everyone. Oh shit! Should we go into the room first? See if it's safe.
And a large, and I mean about 10 foot by 10 foot cube crystal floats in the middle of the room.
Right, we'll leave that crystal. Everyone go off into the separate rooms and do their own separate thing, if that makes any.
I'll go to the breathy room.
I will go to the water room.
I would say, as you guys are all discussing which way you're going to split up and go, this quite large, about the size of a horse, blue spider with red eyes, just
I cast Bardic Inspiration immediately.
just pops into the room and screeches at you all.
I cast Eldritch Blast immediately.
Cool, we'll run that. You'll be the first to attack once we do initiative. So everyone roll me initiative, please.
Okay, is it a d20 again?
Yep, d20 plus your initiative modifier. Yeah, dex.
10.
8.
Give me a second so I can write this all down. Right. Everyone roll, and then I will ask. I will ask. Okay.
Boom. 19 plus 4. So that's 23.
Right. Right. So, Stefan, what did you get?
10.
Callum.
23.
Wade.
11.
And Will.
8.
You got an 8, did you?
Yeah, I got an 8.
Right, Will. As you were the first one to prepare an attack for this, you will go first. You will go first, and then we're going to go in order.
Alright, cool. Alright, fine. I fire Eldritch Blast at the so then we fucking roll.
One sec, there we get the creature stats, because I'm going to need that.
Yeah, no worries. Just tell me when to roll a d20, I think.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
Right.
Alright, yeah.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
A 10? As you get...
Yeah.
You warm up your hands, ready for a fight after all this shit that whoever's put you through. And as you go to cast it, you fire it out of your hand, and the shot just goes wide. This creature just ducking slightly at the last second. As it now focuses on all 4 of you.
Stefan and Callum, since you are the tankiest, may you take the lead as we support you from the rear.
Callum, what would you like to do?
Callum and
I'd like to. I'm going to try and plant a throwing star straight between his eyes.
Cool, give me a 20. Give me a d20.
Let's do this. Ready? Boom. 14 plus Dex 4, so 18.
18, cool. You instinctively go for your throwing stars. You grab one between your fingers and underarm, just throw it towards the giant spider. What's
That's a
D4 for damage? Roll me a D4.
C. That is a 3.
3, so it takes 3 damage. Then it is...
Should I get a +2 to that because I'm proficient with them? Or?
That
Oh,
would,
no,
that
that's
would be
on
to
attack
hit.
hit,
Yeah,
isn't
that would be to
Yeah.
hit.
C.
The huge bluish spider just out of existence and is going to go for an attack on Stefan. Where are you in the room?
Probably ahead of the group, seeing as I was always in an attack stance.
Cool. This spider,
Ahead on the star difference.
this spider just appears on the wall slightly behind you and goes to attack. What is your AC, my friend?
16.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It goes to bite. It hits on an 18. And you need to take 1d10 of damage.
Ow!
Jesus.
Plus 2.
Wow!
You take 2 points of damage. And roll me a constitution check, please.
Okay.
Is this balanced for level 1? Holy crap.
9.
A 9. It's higher than what I rolled, so you are not poisoned.
Okay.
Cool. And it is now Wade. What would you like to do?
Oh,
Wait, no, you bardic inspiration to everyone, didn't you?
I can't do it to everyone. I was going to do it. I was preparing the action, but then you gave the prepared action to Savage. So
sorry.
it's my turn now without it.
My
I
apologies.
will
right
cast
here.
Bardic Inspiration on Stefan.
What does it do?
So essentially, at any roll, you can roll an extra d6 on top of whatever you do. So if you roll to hit and you miss, you can then roll a d6 to try and push it over that margin to hit.
Nice.
And then I'm also going to cast Hysterical Laughter on the spider.
It's gonna make the spider
I was
laugh.
afraid it was going to be an Avalana, but luckily.
So
What?
he just
Yeah.
needs to make a wisdom check, and he
Okay,
needs to get higher than 14.
that's a 10. You guys have never heard a spider laugh, but this thing, as it laughs, is fucking horrific. It is terrifying. It's a mix between an evil cackle and a animalistic screech.
So, guys, as long as I don't get distracted for the next 10 turns, it will be like that, no matter how much damage is taken.
Good.
Nice. Well, who's good?
It is, in fact, Stefan's turn. Do you want to get some revenge on the spider?
Oh yes, immediately, seeing as it is laughing right now, I cast a cantrip Sacred Flame.
Ooh, very nice. Does it need to make a save? Actually, no, it can't make a save because it's laughing his ass off.
It still needs to make a save because it can deflect.
Oh, can it?
Yep.
Cool. What is your spell save DC? 15, wasn't it? Oh no, spiders. What am I on about?
It's the spiders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to roll?
It
Yeah,
should
rolls-
just be damage if it's
yeah,
Sacred Flame. It just needs to be his ability to cast.
Oh yes,
His cast on top of
that is a 16. It doesn't. Right, roll damage.
Okay. A D8 of damage. 4.
Takes 4 damage. Yep.
Yep.
Will, would you like to give me what you're doing? What would you like to do?
I am going to cast Toll of Dead on it.
What does that do? Remind me what that does.
That does you roll a something and it.
Read it out. Read it out to me so we know exactly what it does, please.
Fucking give me a sec, man.
That's alright, take your time.
It's alright if you want. I can read it out for you.
I can get it up. Don't worry.
Toll the Dead, range 60 foot. Target makes a Wisdom saving throw or takes 1d8 of necrotic damage. If it's missing any HP, it takes a d12 of necrotic
Yep.
damage. And Stefan, you should know because you have this as one of your abilities.
I know. Yes, I'm aware. I have it. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
Okay.
basically what I was gonna say.
You
yeah.
also haven't mentioned how it's cast.
It's a
It's
cantrip,
a-
sorry.
It's an unlimited. It's borderline unlimited range. You just have to point at it.
It's a
Look, in
cantrip
theory, you
and it's
can
got
miss your
60
60
foot.
Yeah.
You can miss your point, however.
But either way,
It's a massive spider, so you're going to do a d10 of damage, correct? No, a d12, you said.
Well,
Or the
yeah,
spider has to
Yeah.
make a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, let me fucking roll.
It's got to beat a 15, correct?
Yep.
That is a 12. Roll me a d12.
Okay. Oh, I got. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. I've got 8.
8, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. It is now Callum's turn. What would you like to do?
I
Sorry?
think I'm going to try and carve him.
What was that, Will?
Did the spell do anything?
Toll the Dead. It's literally an effect. It's not really something that comes from your hand. Actually, no. Sorry, I'll explain it as well. You point at this creature and it just screeches amongst this laughter, and just blood pulls, like this green Icarus blood just pulls out of the side of its abdomen.
Oh, lovely. Nice.
It's a giant spider. What else do you want?
No, just lovely.
Callum, what do you do?
I think I'm going to 2 seconds. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and jump towards the spider and attack it with a combination of a stab towards its face from a trident and my mixed martial arts for a punch.
Nice. Roll me a d20, see if it hits.
Okay, so that is
You're
d20
gonna
plus.
stab at it first, are you?
Yep.
Cool.
So it's going to be plus 4 from dexterity. 5.
5 to hit.
5 total. I got a critical 1, but plus 4.
Woo!
So
Oh, I'm afraid not, mate. As you go to hit the spider, stab at the spider's underbelly, one of its legs just gets in the way and just pings off your trident. Do you want to still try to give it a kick?
yeah, I'm going to give it an unarmed attack as well. You know, just as
Cool.
I kind of go to be thrown off balance, just catch it with a left hook.
Cool. With a d20, please.
That's 11 plus 4, so 15.
15 is indeed a hit, my friend. And what is your damage dice for your hits? Is a d4.
That is a D4 bludgeon, unarmed.
Cool. Give me a d4 roll, mate.
Boom, 3.
3 damage. Cool. The spear didn't hit quite quickly enough. But as you're flung to the right, you come in with your left hook and just poof, punch this thing in the what you would assume is a spider's chin,
Yeah.
because spiders don't technically have chins, but the chinny equivalent.
Ginny.
It is now spider's turn. Can the spider do anything whilst it is doing hideous laughter way?
It'll need to try and break out, which would be another wisdom.
Cool. Another wisdom. What does it need to be? A 15, yes.
It needs to get 15, so it needs to beat my 14.
Okay. 16. It breaks out of its laughter.
Bugger.
And can it attack on it that turn, or?
Yeah, it's free to do whatever. It's an
Okay,
initial phase.
Okay. It's fatal phase. Cool. It is going to go and try and bite. It's going to try and bite Wade, as it is intelligent enough to know that it had a
I
spell
am
cast on
stealth
it.
still.
You're stealth.
fine.
Oh. Let's say for now, yes, you are still stealthed.
Okay.
So it doesn't try to go for you. It's going to again try to go to Stefan because you are the closest.
Mm-hmm.
What is your armor class, my friend?
16.
That's a 1. As it goes to try and bite you, you just quickly dodge out of the way, and it face plants itself into the floor. It's going to take another 2 damage.
Oof.
Yeah.
Bad day to be a spider.
And on its bonus action, it is just going to out of existence again.
Coward.
Stefan, you still have my bardic inspiration, by the way.
Good.
Oh yeah, true. He still has that. How long does he have that for?
100 turns.
100
So-
turns. He is fine. You are fine. You
Good to
still
have
have bardic inspiration.
Yep.
So Wade, what would you like to do on your turn now? Because the spider has now just out of existence.
Who's the other frontliner? Callum. You don't have bardic inspiration, do you?
I don't believe I did.
No, you do now, though.
Oh, boom.
And we don't know where the creature is doing.
No.
So I'm going to use the thing I did before to see if I can detect it.
Go for it.
I can't. So, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Stefan, what would you like to do? Reminding you all, you all still have 2 health potions.
Oh yeah, we do.
2?
Yes.
Alright, whose go is it? My go now? No.
It's Stefan's.
Stefan, yeah.
Alright,
but
seeing as
bardic
this
inspiration.
combat encounter has, suddenly ended, I will carefully try to step into the room. To the center.
You want to step
What's-
towards the centre? And what do you
Yeah.
do in the centre?
I'll just try and examine the massive crystal.
You
That's
can
fine.
prepare an action for if it reappears, meaning you can attack it instantly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that as my action then.
You
Prepare.
want to do that instead?
Prepare to stab.
I would say
Yeah.
you use your movement to move up to the crystal. It is just pulsating with magical energy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I perform a check on what the crystal is, please?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. 12. Uh, 16. There we go. No, 12 plus 4. Yeah, 16.
Right, and this was to see what it is.
Yeah, 16.
You've heard of these things before. They are not used nowadays due to efficient travel and stuff like that. But you would know this is a waystone.
What the fuck
It
is
is
a
a-
waystone?
It is a point within a certain area where you can teleport to another waystone.
Well, can I
They were
use
used.
this?
They were used in the ancient cities.
Can I use this? Well, fine. I activate the waystone and use it to teleport me to the nearest
This thing is not powered. You cannot use it.
Well,
It's only going to activate when we activate the 4 corners.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So everyone take their 4 corners. Should we do that?
Ooh.
We're still potentially going to fight.
Wait for the potential of the spider to come back first.
Yeah, let's split up.
Well,
while
let's just split it up and we'll fucking see. If just spider does come
Yeah,
out,
then again, it
everyone
does
shout.
work well on Scooby-Doo.
If one of you is accosted by the spider on your own, you are pretty much fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then everyone go to their 4 corners and
These
Well,
would
we may
be
as well stay as a group.
these would be
Because
you
we
with
get
your,
fucked.
with your magical knowledge, you would understand that you would need to go to the 4 main corners of the entire structure, not just in this room.
yeah, that's why I said we should go one to each corner just to make it easy as quickly as we can.
I think we should bait out the spider for another to finish
Yeah,
it
I'd
off
rather
before we
fight the
split
thing.
up. Yeah.
Cool. Normally, audience, I would not let them have this long because each round of combat is 6 seconds. So
Wait, we're still in combat?
yes,
it's
you are.
6
You are.
seconds in game.
Yeah, each round of combat is 6 seconds. If you guys have never played before, yeah, but because all these guys are
Well-
new except for Wade, I'm just letting them quickly talk out what they want to do until they get used to like talking quickly.
Well, then let's just fucking fight the spider then.
We don't know where it is at the moment.
All right.
Well, let's just shout, "Oi, spider, spider! Come out, you asshole!"
We have a thaumaturgy, don't we?
We do.
So what are you guys doing then? 'Cause it's still Stefan's turn. If I know you hold an
Right.
action, you held an action. So
I held an action ready. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
and
I'm ready to,
what are you gonna do specifically?
I was getting ready to stab in a direction in case the spider reappeared with
So
my spear.
you're gonna try and attack it once it reappears.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I recommend putting your bardic inspiration on that move, meaning you've got an extra, so on top of your d20 you get d6?
Yeah. That's yes. Let's do that.
I will.
Will, it is now your
I
turn.
will- Yep. Okay. I will prepare with an Eldritch Blast when the spider returns.
Cool. And Callum, what are you doing? So it's now your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to stand there looking a bit weary, to be honest.
Are you injured, Callum?
Yeah.
I'm fucking good.
No, I think, same sort of thing, just sort of generally prepare, get ready, but...
Yeah, but you need to, in order to prepare an action, you need to be specific. Like, are you going to launch a throwing star at it? Are you going to try and stab it with the trident? What specifically are you doing?
More of a, trident stab.
Trident stab?
You also have bardic inspiration, so you need to declare that when you're making them.
Yeah.
If
So
you're
you
gonna
get
use
you
it.
get an extra d6 to try and attack.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, trident stab.
Cool beans. Right. It is now Spider's turn. This right, where are you guys? You guys are all still in the entranceway of the room, correct?
I am the only one who moved up to the central crystal.
True, actually,
Yeah.
you are off in the
Well,
centre.
I sort of dove in to
I
try
know.
and attack
Wait.
it a little bit.
Hang on a minute. I'm in the center as well, considering I performed a.
True, actually, yes. Will,
Yeah.
okay.
Whatever.
Will and Stefan, you guys are both up close to the crystal in the middle of the room.
I've got to go and oh shit, not go permanently. Got to go and walk the dog.
Okay,
Right.
after this combat, we will take a quick break.
Yeah,
Also,
yeah.
by the way, Jordan, I also punched the spider, so I got to be somewhere near where Stefan or the spider is.
Can't
Cool. I
just
will
shout
say you are in between the entrance of the room and the crystal. You are in between.
Yeah,
there.
I think nothing is fair.
Okay, cool. Right. So as you guys are all quickly discussing this within the 6 to 12, 20, 18 seconds that it's all gone on, the spider suddenly reappears in the middle of the room to the west a bit and tries to attack Stefan.
So you have
Okay.
actions prepared, boys.
Yes, we have our actions preferred.
True, actually, as soon as it pops back into existence, Stefan, give me an attack roll
Attack roll.
With a d6.
with the plus
13
D6.
plus the d6 to 15. Plus the attack bonus I have on my spear is 19.
19 to hit. This thing had no idea what was coming. Quickly, roll me damage. As you, what you do? You spearing it in the face, yeah?
Yeah, 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage, which is 5.
5 damage.
No.
As this thing pops back into the room into existence, you quickly, in quick succession, just straight up into this spider's gob.
Also, everyone else's everyone
Yep,
else's
I'm gonna
goal as well.
I'm gonna quickly go through that before the spider actually gets to have its bloody turn.
Yep.
Will, you want to Eldritch Blast the bugger, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Give me an attack roll. D20.
16.
16. That hits.
Alright, and then
roll me damage.
Alright, 10.
10
10 out
damage.
of 10. Yeah,
10 out of 10 fucking damage.
Fuck yes.
Sorry, Callum, you're not going to be able to take your turn because this spider is now dead. How do you want to do this, Will?
Everyone should go over to it and split up any parts or.
No. How are you killing it? Describe how this Eldritch Blast destroys this thing.
Okay, so I blast it. It hits in the head, but also goes through it so fast it leaves a perfect, decent-sized hole going from head to stern.
You're gonna Doom Eternal. You're gonna Doom 2016 this thing, like the Spider Mastermind, basically.
Yeah.
BFG,
yeah.
You know,
Okay, so as you summon the Eldritch energy, your patron, like feeling the strength of your patron with you, and you just like a Kamehameha, just both hands, just this purple energy just straight through its face and then straight through its abdomen.
Yeah.
And it's
all the
and
way
it
through its thing, like similar to taking someone's spine out in one, but with a blast that goes through it.
Yes.
Fatality.
As you do this thing just
Fatality.
this thing with an almighty thud just poof onto the ground. Little bits of dust coming from the area where it fell.
Nice.
Within this moment, you hear 2 much smaller, or much quieter rather, skitterings.
I immediately
Prepare
call
actions,
for
fellas.
Code Brown.
As 2 much smaller versions of this spider, about the size of dogs, I'd say, crawl from the corpse, from underneath it.
It was pregnant.
I stomp it.
No, it
stomp
wasn't.
on the spiders before they can do anything.
It is not your turn. You have killed this thing. It is actually Callum's turn.
Hello, dog. What the
okay,
fuck
so-
do you want? Come on.
So yeah,
Yeah,
being
I'm
ready
fine.
and aiming at
I'm
this
like,
spider, you know, I'm going
now,
to
yeah, hold on a minute. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah. As I said, I needed to go.
Cool. Okay, we'll pause this for now. We guys go for a quick break, and then we will
It's a
resume.
good place to stop, considering there's 2 instead of 1. So.
Cool. So we will
How long
stop.
are we saying?
Alright, I will try and be as good as I can.
10-15 minutes.
Let's give it like 20 minutes just in case.
20-minute break.
Like-
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's just
super
because I need
cheeky.
to actually walk the dog properly. So.
Okay, that's fair enough. Right.
If someone
we'll-
can just message me when we're back, if that's
Yep.
alright.
Cool. No worries.
Cheers. See you guys in a few.
love you, bye.
Take a
Kisses.
break.
Bye. I love you, Stefan.
Yo, love you too.
Right, guys. Sorry about that. Took so long. Well, actually, no. I'm editing this, so welcome back. Right. I'm actually going to leave it to you guys to recap what has happened.
Which is as big as dogs, and we have to kill him so far.
Well, that
Yes.
is what we're at right now, but up until that point.
Oh yeah, we searched some rooms. How to figure they, all match together. You know, those room things to get us teleported out of there.
But you believe it to be a teleport.
Yeah,
Okay then.
that's what you said. so-
Basically they woke up in a room in cages. They miraculously escaped. Little fight ensued where one of them was hideously laughing, weren't you, Will? And they've now each gone through each room, discovering that each room seems to have a symbol on it representing of the 4 elements. If they put that element in the cracks on the rune itself, they glow. At the moment, they have just defeated a phase spider, and 2 more phase spiders have now crawled out from under its corpse. And who...
I believe it was my turn where we last left.
Actually, yes it was. Let me quickly do some initiative rolls for the 2 baby spiders. That's not very fucking good, is it? Also, let me turn my light on because I can't see jack shit.
Well, I wouldn't want to look at Jack's shit anyway, so.
And there. Right, so as will actually Eldritch Blast the main face spider completely in half, if you've ever played Doom 2016, like the Spider Mastermind right at the end. Right, so now, at the moment, it is Callum's turn. What would you like to do? The two baby face spiders have just crawled out from underneath this corpse. What would you like
Question.
to do? Yo.
Am I under effect of Wade's Bard ability?
Yes, you are still under that effect.
Yep.
So that gives me a d6 plus my attack rolls, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, well then let's try and cleave one of these motherfucking spiders up. Give it a good old stabby stab with my trident.
Also, who's breathing into their mic?
I'm on the other side of the room to mine, so it's not me.
No, it's not you.
I'm not sure what my strength is, but I got a 19 plus the +6 dice, which is a 1, so it's a 20. So I'm going to say that's a hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Okay, so with a spear,
which spider do you want to hit? Number 1 or number 2?
closest one to me.
To you, that would be spider number 1.
So dice is going. It's a 4.
4 damage, yeah?
Yeah, I dropped it, so it's a 4. And I want to use my unarmed attack as well.
Okay. Roll me to see if it
So
hits.
again, with a d6 is
Oh,
4 plus
fuck.
4 is 8. Hang on a sec. What's my strength mod? Uh, 2 secs. Strength mod is +1, so 9. Probably not a hit, right?
That's not a hit, I'm afraid.
Damn.
You spear the spider onto the end of your trident, and it's still wiggling but stuck on the end of your trident. You go to try and kick it off, and you just miss as you try and flail this thing on the end of your trident.
Damn.
Nice.
It is now spider number 1's turn, and he's going to use his bonus action to phase out of this plane and into the ethereal plane. So now it would have been spider number big one's turn, but no. Wade, what would you like to do? Currently,
Stefan, I notice you don't have bardic inspiration.
Can you cast it on multiple people?
No. It is a single person cast.
Ah.
So congratulations, Stefan. You now have bardic inspiration.
Awesome.
And there is a spider, isn't there?
There's a little spider about the size of a dog.
Does it look injured?
Nope, this is the one that is not injured.
Cool. Then can it make a wisdom save?
What for?
Hideous laughter.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm a bard. I'm a support. I don't do much.
True. Well, no, it helps, because it's not going to be able to do anything for, what, 10 turns?
It can do if it manages.
If
to
it
get
breaks out,
out,
yeah.
Yeah, but overthrows it at a later stage, yeah.
Cool. I have to roll a save.
With all.
16. Does that beat it? Yes,
That
because it was a
beats it.
15. Yeah. This thing, it goes to give out a little squeaky laugh, but it doesn't. And instead, it looks towards you because it knows you've tried to cast a spell on it.
It would have to make a perception check to see.
Oh, true. Actually, you are still stealthed. What is your? Actually, no. I'd have to roll.
My stealth was on 18.
Right, so you have to roll.
Yeah,
above.
you're still fucking hidden.
Yeah, it's gonna have to roll an
yeah.
18 or above.
As long as I don't attack it, I remain hidden.
It rolled a 4, so it looks around to see where the spell came from. It does not see anyone.
8 eyes and no clue.
It is a baby spider. Come on.
I don't care about this thing.
Right, so
Right,
yeah,
okay.
that's
Give the
your,
poor thing we're trying to kill some credit.
Stefan, it is your turn.
All right.
What do you want to do to
prevent
this?
that- Yeah, to prevent this annoying spider from teleporting, I cast the cantrip Sapping Sting on it. I sap the vitality of one creature you can see in range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d4 necrotic damage and fall prone.
Damn.
So
what is
let's have that,
what's your spell save? 15, wasn't it?
14.
14.
It's a
Alright.
con save it needs to make.
Yeah. Alright. Natural 20.
Damn.
So that'll be a grand total of 21. You try to cast a spell on it and it does nothing. This spider seems to have just shaken off the effect. Will, it is now your turn.
Right, I will. I will cast Eldritch Blast at the currently injured spider.
It has phased out of existence.
Oh,
The one
Well,
on
the other one, then.
the one on the end of Callum's spear has just disappeared.
okay, so is the other one still alive?
It is still alive. It
Then
has,
I'll
it
fire
has
the
taken no damage.
Eldritch Blast.
I'll just blast at its face. Cool, give me a roll to see if it hits.
Give me a second. I got a 20.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, okay, double damage. Give me a regular roll.
D10. Oh, I got a 3.
And Will does
That's
wield the
6.
BFG.
That's yeah. So that is 6 damage because it takes double the dice damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is Right, now it's back up to Callum. Callum, you did have a dog-sized spider stuck to the end of your trident. It's now disappeared. What would you like to do?
Well, now it's freed up. I gotta use it again to turn around and attack.
You want to try and attack the other one? Cool.
Yeah.
Roll
So I
to
don't
see if
have
it
Bard
hits.
anymore because Will's
You've
stripped me
used
a
it.
Bard. That bitch.
What?
Hey, he gave you it in the
Oh.
first place.
See. So I got a 3 plus dexterity 4, so 7. See, that's Will's fault.
7. That is
yeah.
No, that's not enough.
See.
Which
So
Will?
now
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a Wade. Sorry. So now I'm gonna do a second unarmed strike.
You want to do an alarm strike? Cool, give me that.
12 plus
Someone's
14,
No longer
so
getting bardic
16.
inspiration.
That's 16 altogether, yeah.
Yep.
That hits. You weren't able to poke. You weren't able to give this thing a good jab with the trident. It just sort of jumps out out of the way a bit. Do you want to kick it?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Sure thing.
Roll the damage because you've already hit
1.
1 damage. This thing's a little bit. This thing's a little bit more. This thing's a little bit more jittery than what you expected. You tried to stab it with the trident, and you just completely miss. It just jumps to the side. But as it jumps to the side, you come in with one quick swift of your boot and just punt it across the room onto the wall where it latches on. So it took 1 damage, yeah.
E.
Does it make a Roblox style oof sound effect?
I don't know what that sounds like, to be honest, but maybe. Oh, there you go then. No, it makes the original Minecraft Steve sound effect. Spider number 1 phases back into existence and is now on top of Stefan's head where he tries to bite you.
Ah!
Tries to bite you in the horn. It's going to be a... fuck me. 2. 2 is not going to hit you.
By the sounds of it, it's going to fuck
Big
you,
horns.
not you.
It tries to bite into your horns, but your horns are like a bony structure, and it can't quite get the purchase of like trying to bite into it. It is now Wade, your turn.
Get it off!
Get it off! Get it off! Just this big buff
yes.
tiefling, like.
Ah!
I am going to try and use Mage Hand to throw it,
So what? Like just slap the spider?
to actually use a strength move. I'm going to have to use my strength to try and pull it off.
Okay.
Well,
Actually,
actually,
it's
can
a
I
spell.
try-
It's your wisdom.
No, it's so Mage Hand is literally it's just my arm appears somewhere else.
Oh, is it? Okay.
For
Okay.
all intents, it's like a spectral version of my hand.
Ah, okay.
Right,
So you
just
have to
use
use your
it.
physical strength. Okay.
It'll be my strength, yeah.
Cool.
Um,
Give me a
Or
See,
Can I try and use my dex to like just try and like slap its hands off using my sleight of hand that I am proficient in?
you know what? I'm going to say yes.
Fuck yeah, let's go, boys. Right.
Rule of cool. I'm going
Ooh.
to say yes.
Ooh,
What?
give me that 24.
Fuck. Okay. So wait, you're just trying to slap this
Yeet
thing
that
off.
thing. Yeah.
Not natural.
Not natural, but it's enough and a fucking half. Christ.
And then I'm
You-
going to pull out my loot and I'm going to give him bardic inspiration.
What, the spider?
Fuck yeah, actually, I'm going to give the spider.
Seriously.
The chaotic bard we have here.
Okay, cool. He's got a D6 to his next roll. Roll me a D4 to see how much damage you do when this thing hits the wall.
Okay. Bro, that is 3 damage though.
Fucking hell.
See, I am a support. Although, because I've now rolled a physical attack die, I am now no longer stealth.
True, actually, yeah, you are no longer stealthed. So, Stefan, your turn. The spider has just appeared on your head. It tried to bite your horn, but has now been slapped off by this now reappeared. What race are you again?
Grinning bard.
What race are you again?
I'm a tiefling.
Wade,
Oh,
I
man.
meant.
I'm a half
Wait.
elf.
Half orc.
Half elf.
Oh, half elf, sorry.
What an insult!
Dare you
Oh, it's half elf,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, I honestly thought you said orc then, sorry. Yeah, by this half elf, bard just uses its magic to slap the spider off against the wall, where
racist.
it is now fuck's sake, where it is now
God.
stood on the wall.
Okay.
So yes, your turn, mate.
In an attempt to stop it from phasing away, I will cast Sapping Sting again.
Okay, cool.
Do a Constitution saving throw.
It's gonna have this D6 on it. What is the after roll above 15? Yes.
Yeah, 14. I feel like 15.
Well,
or above.
it's a 15 anyway, so
Yeah.
my apologies, but
Fucking
but-
quick spider.
they are little spiders. Remember, they are only the size of dogs. They are quite quick.
Not about the size of the spider. About the venom.
Yeah, true. Will, your turn, mate.
Then I'll cast on the spider.
Which one?
Ooh.
The one that was on Stefan's head, or the other one, who's now on the opposite side of the room on the wall?
On the opposite side of the room. On the wall. Sorry.
That's alright, that's alright.
Toll of Dead.
Cool. Give me your rolls.
Bing bong.
I got a 17 for my D20.
Bing,
Right.
bong.
And
And for my... Okay, and one D12. Okay. And a D12, I got 3.
what did you roll on the D20?
17.
17. That is definitely a hit.
Yeah.
Doesn't the spider have to do a wisdom saving throw? With
Yes,
the
it does,
Toll of-
actually.
Toll of the Dead.
It
It
does.
It
does.
shouldn't hit. It's not a roll to hit.
That's a roll to
Yeah.
If you
Save
can't
throw.
point at it, you can't cast it.
Yeah, you point it, you cast it. It has to make a DC. It has to make a save, doesn't it?
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw. That's an 11. So it takes the D12, wasn't it? If it's damaged.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Roll me a D12. See how much damage you do.
Okay. A 2.
GG.
2. Cool. So you just point at this thing, and again, its sort of abdomen area just sort of goes, bleh, and just green Icarus blood just pours out. It is now spider number 2's go. So after it's just had this rather brutal hit to it, it's now going to jump over to you, Will, and it's going to try and bite you. Roll me a con as well. Constitution saving throw. If it hits, that's 17. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
It
I've
does
got an
hit.
armor class of 13.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit then, mate. Alright. It's the initial bite is, what is it, D10. Fucking hell. That is four damage.
Oh, okay. How much?
And
3
you...
Ah, what the fuck did I just do?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine.
Right, it needs to do a D8 of poison damage as well.
Oh no, I swear to God if I'm dead.
I wouldn't worry, mate. That was a fucking 1.
Oh my.
You do have health potion, remember?
Yeah, I do. I guess. Can I still use my bonus action to use a health potion then?
Yes, I would say yeah. Go for it. So it is 2d4 plus 2. Yes. Yes, it is right.
Okay.
As it's a potion, I roll it. As it's a potion, I roll it. Remember.
Okay, that's cool.
3, 4, 5, and then the plus 2, 7. You have 7 damage back, or 7 health back rather.
Okay, cool. So I'm up to 9 health. Nice.
Right, it is now. Callum, your turn. There is 1 spider on each side of the walls now.
As previously, I attacked the closest spider. 2 seconds.
Alright.
Man, the silence is really tense.
Imagine if I had my battle music.
I've given myself.
Okay,
some
my
music.
turn.
Nice.
I activate my trap card. No.
Nani?
So as previously, I sliced towards the nearest spider. By
That's
me.
the one. That's the one on the floor nearest the earth symbol.
Hakidaki. Going to slice at him with my spear, my trident. Sorry.
Roll to see if you hit.
So we've got. So I'll go over it. An 8 plus 4, so 12.
It's just not enough, mate. I'm afraid. Just.
Oh, okay.
You go to stab at this thing, and you just your trident just poof, into one of the bricks in the wall.
Okay,
you
and
can
then we'll go
use
for
your-
a unarmed kick.
A kick? Are you sure you don't want to go for a punch? Because it is like 20 foot off the wall.
I mean, it doesn't really matter either way because it's again an 8 plus 4, so just not enough.
You misjudge the situation. You misjudge how high it is up. You try and kick, but you just sort of jump up in the air and swing your leg.
Whee!
Nice show, Impetu!
Thanks, guys. That's what I'm here.
You should join the circus now.
He actually could with his dexterity.
Yeah. 18 dex.
It is now.
plus 4
It
modifier.
is now that spider's turn that just tried to attack you. It is going to try and web you. So it's now going to spit web in your face to see if it hits.
Oh yeah.
It's a natural fucking 1. As it rears itself up and just tucks its abdomen underneath itself to try and spit web at your face. You quickly dodge out of the way and it goes on the back of Stefan's head.
Hey! Between my horns.
You now have webby horns.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I saw something on N hentai with them.
No. Wade, it is your turn. Wade.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh. What are the positions of the spiders again? There's one on the wall, isn't there?
There's one on the wall closest to the earth symbol. That's a green symbol down here. And there is another one on the opposite side of the wall, opposite the light blue symbol.
Okay.
It's symbol for air.
I don't care, seeing as it's on a wall. I'm going to use Mage Hand and I'm going to palm strike it off the wall
Okay.
to launch it.
It's got to do.
So that'll
It's
be
got to
an
do
unarmed
a.
strike. I'm going to unarmed strike it with Mage Hand.
Okay.
So I need to roll to hit, which would be
D20.
Yep, D20. That is 12 plus. That will be 14 in total.
14. That hits.
Yay! And the hit unarmed strikes. It's 1d4. That would be an additional 2 damage.
So just plus the damage from it whacking against the floor as it hits
Oh yeah,
the
so
floor.
there'll be damage when it hits
It's
the ground
another
as
2,
well.
so that's 4 damage in total.
Cool. And then, because I'm a bard and I get a bonus action, but my bonus action is bardic inspiration.
Right, so
Gonna get
that,
to the
Callum,
spider too.
Callum enjoys some bardic inspiration.
Thanks, man. I enjoy it thoroughly.
Yeah, no problem.
You're inspired by a song.
yes,
Yeah.
Once a humble bard.
Can we? Yeah, I'm gonna say, can we get a rendition?
I do it
copyright.
Just in message.
Copyright
So you know it in your head.
Copyright strike. Yadadadadada.
So wait, you just had your turn. That means it's Stefan's. You have currently got webby head. It doesn't obstruct your vision or anything, because it's literally on the top of your head and your horns.
Alright, so that spider who shot web at me annoys me a lot, and since I'm determined to use this spell, I will cast Sapping Sting again on the spider that shot at me.
It's got a survival wisdom, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's a Constitution saving
Constitution, sorry. It's got a +1 to this then. 12 altogether.
throw. Well, that doesn't beat my 14.
Nah. You're good, mate. What damage does it do?
It does 1d4 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And I rolled a wrong dice, so I'll grab my d4 now, and I will roll a 1.
1 damage.
1 damage, and it will fall prone, which was the main
does-
point I was trying to make.
Okay, on its turn, it's going to try and get back up, but it's currently still happy and healthy. To a degree. Will, what would you like to do, mate?
I just cast an Eldritch Blast at the same spider that Stefan to.
Cool. Go for it. It's currently prone, so you have advantage to hit. So roll 2 d20s and take the highest.
Okay. Give me a second. I got 13 is my highest.
Boom, enough to hit.
Oh, nice. Okay, then it's a d10. And I did a damage of
How much?
7.
Again, sorry?
7.
Right, there you go.
It cut out every time!
I had to fucking move. I had to fucking move like this close. for
Big
you guys
fucking
to
hits,
hear me.
big fucking hits. The spider is just prone on its back, just all 8 legs up in the air, going, ah! Just trying to, just like screeching its little horrible screech, like,
I got it, Avalana! Hit it!
It's having a temper. It's having a temper tantrum.
yeah, pretty much. And you just like fuck this thing and just sling an Eldritch Blast out of your hand straight towards it. It hits it right in the abdomen and just spins on the ground like away from you guys, not against the wall.
Hey guys, just
Uh,
new Beyblades. Look at.
Beyblades.
you guys, this is D&D World. You don't know what a Beyblade is.
I mean,
I come up with
what do you
incredible
call it?
inventions.
These magical toys they found in the old temple ruins of the magical Majocracy city. There you go.
Well,
I had a vision of this other
these,
realm, and it showed
These old.
If that
relics,
becomes a thing, I'm gonna have to come up with a new name for it though.
Don't
Blade
let it
Bay.
not become a thing.
Blade Bay. Blade Bay. That's what you should call it. Blade
Hey
Bay.
guys, when we've left this cave, I've got a game I'm going to create for all the kids of the village. I'm going to call it Baby Blade.
That sounds irresponsible.
I'm going to
So-
give them razor sharp spinning tops, and they have to try and knock each other's over.
I honestly thought you would stick the blades onto the babies and stick them on their backs with something
Concentration,
shiny or
guys.
something
Back
to
in the
spin,
game.
And just
That's
keep on
the sequel.
spinning.
Back in the game, guys.
Baby Blade 2.
Whose turn is it?
Spider number 2, the one that was smacked off against the wall nearest the air symbol, now sees Wade and is going to try and attack him with a web.
Help.
With a web. Wade, does a 2 hit you? No,
It's a baby
brilliant.
blade.
Bloody spider ass shit aim. But no, it needs a dex, doesn't it? Dex of +2, that still doesn't fucking help.
If it hits me again, I'll be pissed.
No, it's not a natural 1, so you're fine. Plus you are facing towards this. Actually no, you turned around to hit it, so no, you're not facing towards it. So it could have hit you in the back of the head again.
Knock your helmet off. And you're like, oh!
Yeah, Stefan, when you get out of this place, you are definitely going to need a shower.
Ugh.
I
And
can
that's
help with that.
and that's all
Don't
you can
worry,
do.
I've been more than happy to watch. I'll stare at you with contempt.
Callum, your turn. Or up to.
Okay.
Impetu.
So I've got to change up my strategy this time. Seeing as I'm inspired, instead of going for the nearest spider, I'm going to go for the furthest spider away, and I'm just going to full out fucking launch the spear at it.
You want to launch? Nice one. Okay. Roll me a d20
Yeah,
see
man.
if it hits.
Okay, so I
As
got
your
D20 plus 6 from Will's Bard Inspiration.
Yep. Plus a d6.
Okay, so that plus my dexterity, 13 plus 4 is 21.
21.
Fucking hell.
Boom.
Nice.
So then that's a D6 worth of damage from my
Yep.
trident. Oh, fuck. Ooh, 2.
2. Cool. You get pissed off with
Um,
this other spider just spitting webs everywhere. You just with your one arm out like Usain Bolt, how he stands sometimes. With your hand out, actually no, like a javelin launcher. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Just take your spear on your right hand and just launch it straight at this spider, spearing it against the wall.
Oh, I wish that was me.
And then I'd like to take a unarmed strike against the nearest spider to me.
Okay.
Have a look on
Give me. That would be the one near the earth symbol. So you quickly turn around and try and kick or punch it. And it is prone, so you do get advantage on this.
that. Okay, advantage. So it's
Stop
no
it.
fuck because I just rolled 2 2s. So
Sorry.
we
You rolled
got
2 2s, did you?
yeah. So advantage is a 12, a 4 plus a 4 is a 20.
I believe that is a bad roll.
Cool. So you do hit
Yeah.
it. You. What do you want to do? Kick it or punch it?
I think we're gonna go for an uppercut.
An uppercut? It's on the floor. Good luck
Stomp
uppercutting it.
Okay. And I'm gonna plant my fist down into his head and just drive his face into the dirt.
God, wish that were
Cool.
me.
Give me a d4, please.
You fucking masochist, Wade. 2.
I don't even know how to spell that word.
Okay, so you launch this spear at the spider across the room nearest the air symbol. Sticks straight into it, pins it against the wall, and then you quickly turn around and just plant your boot into this thing's head, this spider's head. One of the eyes does pop out of its socket, but it's not. But it just screeches, but it's not dead.
And for the third and final time, God, I wish that were me.
For fuck's sake. The spider that you have just booted into the floor, though, does quickly turn its head and tries to bite you. As an 18 to hit.
Balls.
And it
That's
is-
that's a hit.
Actually, it was a 22 actually, so that definitely would have hit you anyway. It's going to do 1d10. It's going to do 3 damage plus its poison, which is a d8. Where's my fucking d8 gone? One. So it's going to do 4 damage in total, and you are now poisoned.
Don't I get to do a Constitution saving roll?
Yes, let's see how badly the poison affects you.
I'm gonna say, or as to whether I got poisoned at all. No.
No. The bite. It's still. If the bite lands, then you do get poisoned. It's basically like how long the poison would stay in your system, or how quickly you can shrug it off, or how badly it's going to affect you, whether it's going to make you dizzy or eat into your flesh, that kind of thing.
I got a 15 plus my Constitution plus 2, so 17.
17. You do feel a little bit woozy from this, but it's not enough to like put you out of action. You do feel a little bit dizzy though, but it's not much. Right, so that is 4 damage you took in
How much?
total.
4 damage. Okay.
Altogether, yeah. With the bite and the subsequent poison. It is now Wade. What would you like to do, my friend?
I'm gonna mix things up a bit. I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration.
On
Savage.
bloody hell, okay.
All right, I was expecting a round of applause or something. And then, being the brave, altruistic person I am, I'm also going to hide in the corner like a little bitch with my stealth.
So you quickly cast
Fitting.
Bardic Inspiration on someone else and then hide in the shadows.
You just hear a Luca, and then
Will, you enjoyed that little so much that you now have Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
I can only imagine like the dude's
Wait a
remnant
minute,
from like different
what-
views.
Yes.
How long does it
Oh,
last
God.
for? And what does it do again? Does it
Like
increase
10
my
round.
damage?
Like 10 round. No, it boosts your ability to hit.
for 100 rounds.
Oh, 100 rounds, sorry, not 10.
Ah, nice.
It's a full 10 minutes.
Sweet.
Right, and
So-
it's not Will's turn yet, but Stefan. Actually, no, give me a stealth check, sorry, because you were stealthing.
Okay, so I did roll the stealth check and I got 10. I was hoping you wouldn't ask and just say, oh, it's
Nah.
fine. No,
You-
I got
you-
12 because I've got it professional.
12.
Oh,
You tried.
12.
You tried to hide into the shadows as much as you can, but with all these symbols and all the light coming off the middle crystal, it's hard to do, and your foot just pokes out a little bit.
Good, because I was thinking I was out of breath, still breathing into my flute. Going,
Oh, that would have been brilliant, actually. Fuck it, you do that. Oh, fucking. Stefan, your turn. End this madness, please.
Determined to end these injurious spiders, I cast Toll the Dead.
yes, the bing bong.
Wisdom again.
Fitting with the music theme at the moment. Bing!
So it has to make a wisdom save, yes?
Yes.
That is a 4. So now you have to roll damage, I believe, yes? Is a D...
Yep. D12. 12.
Say D fucking 20, Jesus Christ.
I misspoke. English is hard. 12.
That's alright. 12. Okay, give me a roll.
12.
Fuck's sake. Which one are you doing it on, sorry?
The
one-
Dead
th-
one.
Is it the one?
That's,
Is it the one that Callum booted into the ground, or the one that Callum speared against the wall?
Whichever one managed to land his web in my horns.
In your horns, that'd be the one against the Earth symbol. That's the one that Callum stood on.
Yeah, finish him.
You did 12 damage, yeah?
Yep.
And quickly give me the description of the spell, so I can give you a description of how you hit this thing.
You point at a creature that you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. If the target is missing any of his hit points, it takes necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage as well. Okay, cool, that's fine. It is not immune to necrotic, so you're good. You just point at this thing, go fuck you. All of you hear this like loud, like almost like a church bell, just go ding, as this thing just pukes up a load of like green Icarus blood, and it just sort of wobbles around from side to side for a moment, but it is still standing.
Ugh.
Alright.
It is now Will's turn, unless you want to do a bonus action, Stefan.
No.
Okay, cool.
Will,
Will, your turn.
I will aim at the same spider and cast an Eldritch to see it.
Eldritch Blast.
Try and yeah.
Cool, give me a d20.
Don't I also have the Bard's thing included as well?
Yes, you can roll a d6 if you choose.
Okay. 1 minute. I got a 12. For my D20.
D20 and the d6.
I got a 4, so it's up to 16.
16, that is more than enough to hit. Give me your Eldritch Blast. Give me the damage.
Fucking go! I got a 3.
A 3.
Fucking cuntish.
You blast at this thing, and as it's wobbling from side to side, still dazed from its tone of the dead, toll of the dead rather. It just sort of, as it's moving, it just slips down to one side of it. You just blast off most of the legs on its left hand side,
Oh nice.
but it is still squirming.
Jesus, this thing.
And it goes to that spider's turn. It is currently fucked up as all bollocks, so it's going to try and spit a web at I'm actually going to roll a d4 to see who it hits.
Please God, don't be me.
Callum!
Yes.
Yay!
I hope he doesn't miss.
It's a 4 to hit. That's a 4 to hit, so it does miss. This thing just tries to spray a web at your face. You just, with your martial arts dexterity, you just straight out of the way. Spider number 1.
I think I reflexively duck, even though it's nowhere near me.
Yeah, just use a fear of webs now. Just
Yeah.
blip. Spider number 1's turn. It's going to try and attack. Let's say it tries to attack Callum.
Oh,
Again.
Oh, good.
It's going to quickly. It's going to use its bonus action to fade out of existence and then back right behind you. It's going to try and bite you in 11. Does an 11 hit you?
Nope.
Damn it. So it
don't you love it when the DM hates you?
This thing tries to bite up at you, but it just bites a part of your cloak, and it just like starts like just tries like gnashing into your cloak.
Can I hear the gnashing sound again? One more time, please.
I don't fucking know. No, no, because I can't. Like,
Nice.
I'm doing it so quickly that I just can't remember what fucking sound I made.
Oh, it made me happy.
It's like a sort of thing. But it like that, but like high pitched because this thing is small.
It's been a long day. I like hearing funny sounds.
Wade, it is your turn.
Right. I'm gonna mix things up.
Again.
Bardic inspiration.
Wait, don't I get a turn before Wade?
Oh shit! Yeah, you do. Sorry, no, my fault.
Son of a bitch.
Jeez. Okay. Again,
fault.
I'm gonna go for the nearest spider. Fire that bitch up.
The one you previously smushed into the ground, yeah?
Yeah, the one who literally just tried attacking me.
Okay, cool. So give me. How are you doing it? What do you want to do? Just
Oh shit! Well,
'Cause
that's
you
a
still-
4 plus the.
because you haven't
4.
got your trident at the moment. It's currently pinning the other spider down.
Yeah, well, I'm allowed to do 2 attacks, so I'm gonna have to do 2 unarmed attacks. So the first one's a 4 plus 4, which is an 8.
8 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
13 plus 4, 17.
That is more than enough to hit. Roll me a d4
Okay.
damage.
3.
That
So
is.
the spider's behind me. I'm just gonna try and do a backwards sort of kick, into his face.
So you automatically you like instinctively go to try and spear this thing with your spear, and then you realise, ah shit, I've left it over there, and you just quickly roundhouse kick it in the face. And as it goes flying, its some of its legs just fall off, and it just splats against the wall, squeaks down the wall. You're not sure how it's doing it, but it does, and it just slumps down onto the floor, dead.
Nice.
Finally, that's one.
Boom.
Wish it were me.
The other spider, though, however, is still alive. Comes up. I'm gonna again roll for this. See who it hits. It's gonna try and go for Callum again.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Could I use my bonus action as well to take a potion?
Not
Yes,
anymore.
I would say we'll retcon
Um,
it and say yeah quickly. So that's
I'm gonna
2d4
say, yeah.
plus 2. Oh. Right, 4, 8, 10 health.
Nice one. Okay. Well, that puts me back up to my max of 10 health.
Nice.
Nice.
Right. So spider is going to try and hit you. It's going to try and shoot a web at your face. And 11 again. That doesn't fucking hit.
Nope.
And it's going to use its bonus action to phase out of existence.
Oh, and get away from the fucking trident. Shit. Nice.
Yeah.
It is now not stuck by the trident.
Sneaky little bastard.
Wade, it is
Yeah.
now your turn.
Right. Okay. Whew. Finally, I'm gonna hide like a little bitch in the corner. But first,
Give me a strength check. Give me a stealth check. Sorry.
I'm not hiding yet because there's no point hiding then using bardic inspiration.
True, actually.
Singing from the corner. Oh.
Who's the lowest health at the moment?
Stefan, what's your
I'm
health?
at 9.
8.
Callum, you're back up to max. And
Is anyone actually injured then?
I
I'm
am.
at 9.
I would say,
feel
Stefan,
like
Stefan, you have the lowest health at the moment, though.
I feel like I'd be the best to use Bardic Inspiration on, just because I have 2 attacks and it gives you more of a chance to land.
That's
an attack. So it seems
metagamey.
like-
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
go.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to use healing words on Stefan,
Cool.
Awesome.
healing
That's-
him for a lovely 2 health in the light.
Nice.
Cool.
Also, I resent that comment. That's less metagamey than discussing physical stats.
But then I'm going to turn around to Callum, and I'm going to pull out my loot and roll for stealth. That's 16.
16. Yeah, that's enough.
Pull out my loot and bye.
Cool. So Stefan, your turn. The spider is no longer around. It might be somewhere in the room. You're not sure.
All right. I will prepare the spell, Toll the Dead, to point at the spider as soon as it reappears. And while preparing, I look her over my shoulder and like, I think I like that healing coward of a bard.
He is extremely squishy, so I don't blame him for hiding much.
That's why I like him. But yeah, I prepare Toll the Dead for whenever he reappears.
Cool.
But, sorry. For the bard.
No, for the spider.
I thought you said, I like that bard. I'm going to prepare Toll of the Dead for a bitch.
That's how I express gratitude where I'm from. But no, it's for the
Just
spider.
point. Someone's like, hey,
For the
that
spider.
bard who helped you, which one is it? You just point and the bells start ringing.
Him!
Right. So after a little bit of time of waiting for the spider to reappear, you realise this thing has fucked off. This thing is
I'd like
gone.
to take my action to get my spear back, by the way.
Yeah, you like now that the chaos is stopped and this chaos of the fight has stopped now, you go and retrieve your spear.
No. I can't accept this. We need to find those fuckers.
It is one baby spider. It has fucked off to the ethereal plane and has stayed there.
All right,
Boys,
let's
do we
reconvene
know
and
how
talk
to
about what
open a
happened.
portal?
No, you do not know how to plane shift just yet.
Oh, son of a bitch.
we can do it at a later date. Just remember, we have to.
Grr, I'm tilted.
Okay, well maybe we should all go and start. We should probably all go and activate one of those elemental things now to try and get the way shrine so we can make our way out of it.
Before we do though, let's appreciate how much we smeared these walls with the spiders. How often did we fling one of those against a wall? Blood everywhere.
It was essentially spider tennis.
Are any of them still twitching on the ground?
Yeah, I'd say it's still a little bit twitchy.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Word. On one
On the spider, it's already dead. It doesn't do anything.
In theory, is it dead or downed?
It is dead.
Okay.
This
That's a shame.
thing has erupted.
Oh. I'm gonna fill up a flask with some spider juju.
Okay. I'd say you'd have an empty flask from an empty potion vial, maybe. So yeah, go for it.
Dope. Cool.
You now have a
would like to-
you now have a flask of spider guts.
It will
I-
come in
Of face
I don't know
spider
about
guts.
flask, but I
Sorry.
want to dip my
I
weapon in it.
choose to go and loot the spider for anything you.
Well, the big main
You got a
spider.
small one. Yeah.
Remember, this
I don't know.
giant spider corpse is just led in the fucking room.
Oh wait, how many corpses are there? 2 or just 1?
There's
Two.
two.
Big one and a small one.
Oh
one-
well, I'll
the
go
big
and
one
look at
and
the
the-
big spider. I'll go and look at the big spider one first to find if there's anything useful. If not, I'll move on to the smaller one.
Does anyone know
One at a
necromancy?
time, one at a time, just in case
Dude,
anyone.
you can't loot every single thing inside the game. That's not how it
No,
works.
I'm not. I'm going for one. And
You're
if
not
there's
even
nothing
a
useful,
rogue.
Yeah, if you were a rogue, I'd say you'd be able to do shit like that. But nah, search
Yeah,
one or
maybe
the other.
actually.
Choose one, because someone else might want to go do it.
Alright, fine, I'll go and loot the big spider then.
The big spider, you find a giant face spider corpse. You've heard legends that some of their bits might be useful in potions and stuff, but you're not sure which bits.
Oh heck yeah, brother.
Oh, okay. I'll take its heart
It's heart, okay? You
and
have
venom. if
Yeah,
it has
and-
any.
I'd say it had some venom left.
I'll have like like a potion vial I used. I fill up one of those vials full of some spider venom.
Some spider venom. You have a vial of phase spider venom. It is a yellowish Icarus liquid.
Okay.
Cool. Anyone else want to search anything else?
Can
yeah,
I
I'd like
perform
to-
a medicine check on the small spider to see if I can cut out any organs that might be valuable? Lay 'em
Yes,
out.
I would say that would be a survival check.
A survival check. That's good. I'll do a survival check then.
Good
I'm
lad.
gonna
Roll.
pop you sickos.
Whoops. Oh yeah. I roll a 11.
11. You collect some bits and bobs, bits like that. You collect some of its webbing. I'm not sure if you want to do that, but you can if you want to. You collect some. You collect some of the spider's webbing. Its fangs, and let's say 2 of its legs.
Okay.
So you now have an assortment of face spider bits. Anyone else want to do something? Oh, Callum's had to quickly pop out and rejoin.
Bye.
Give me a second. There he is.
Shalom.
Hello. Right. Does anyone else want to?
Yeah, I
Anything?
mean, if Stefan's not like looted the spider, can I investigate to see if there's like actually like any further loot on the spider?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, man. Hells yeah.
What, the big one or the little one? Sorry.
The little one, as Will's already gone for the big one.
Cool. Give me a perception check.
Okay, sure. See, my perception has a +3. My D20 is a 11, so 14.
14. Yeah, I'd say that's high enough. You notice that one of this thing's little beady red eyes is actually a little gem
Ooh,
worth
shiny.
you'd say roughly 10 gold.
Bro,
Nice,
the person
okay.
who made this thing has clout.
Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll also dip my trident tips into the venom of the spider.
And some of the venom. Cool.
Oh,
The
that's...
the 3 tips of your trident is now coated in face spider venom. You now have
Nice.
a extra +6 to poison damage.
Nice.
Now that he's done that, can I grab my 20 arrows and stick them into one of the... Because I have 20 arrows but no way to fire them.
Can I do the
Okay.
same with my shuriken as well?
Sorry.
I want to do the same with my shuriken, my throwing stars as well.
Okay. Shurikens I'd say is a lot smaller, so you just double the damage on them.
Double?
Yeah, thanks, man.
Actually, no, add another d4 for poison damage for that one because they are much
Jesus,
smaller.
that's swole.
I will say though that they won't
Okay,
last.
and
I,
then-
I will say though that the poison effect on these won't last forever.
Oh yeah, no, it'll probably be like a few hits or something like that,
Yeah.
and then obviously the poison will wear off. But
Yeah.
you know, give us a nice little advantage anyway. You
Yeah,
might as well.
true.
It's like in Skyrim, you know, when you come across the first spiders in Skyrim, you sort of like use venom on your weapons there to take out the bear.
Yeah.
Wait, you can use your venom in Skyrim?
Mhm.
Okay.
How did you not know that?
I've got 200 hours and I didn't know
Jeez.
Oh my god.
that. Yeah, I don't
Cool.
like Skyrim very much.
What?
Watch what
How?
you say. This
You
is
used
being
to love-
recorded.
Right. So you guys have now looted the corpses. Actually, yeah, you have. Yeah, you've looted them.
Loitered them.
Ooh, I would
Remember,
like to
remember,
test-
Callum. Remember though, up to and up to.
Oh, and also because fucking what was it? Because we've kept us all kind of like nice and healed and kind of like merry throughout the battle. I'm gonna toss the small red gem to him, give him a wink.
Thank you. Can I make a dex throw to see if I can catch it?
Catch it from the shadows. Yeah, go for it.
I catch it. Over 20.
Nice.
But
Okay.
instead of catching it with my hand, I want to catch it with my teeth.
You know what? Fuck it. With
Nice.
a high roll like that, yeah, go for it. You catch it in your teeth.
Cool. Then I'm going to do that winking thing Prince Charming does from the end of Shrek 2.
Oh God. Okay, you do that.
And as Callum turns away, I want to cast Mage Hand just to slap his arm.
Yep, that happens as well. That is canon.
I'm gonna
Okay,
respond with,
saucy
respond
party
with
it is.
Naughty Pontu!
Right,
That's probably racist.
Callum, what's your character name? Something to
Oh, Impetu.
Impetu. Sorry, not up to. Fuck now. Impetu. You and only you at the moment know that one of the spider's eyes is a gem.
Do you choose to
Yeah, I'm gonna loot it obviously, and then toss it to Will. Yeah.
Yeah. You realise that there are 2 spider corpses.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna go and inspect the other one to see
Yeah.
whether there's another gem.
Okay,
Garrett one.
give me a perception check.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was
Yeah,
gonna do
both of you give me a perception check.
that. Okay, cool.
Okay, +3 onto it as well, so it's
How much altogether, Callum?
19 + 3, 22.
I've got a natural 20, then +4, so 20.
Oh, okay. With the natural 20, I'm afraid I have to give it to Will. Will, you
Oh, you
noticed
motherfucker.
you notice that one of the spider's eyes is a gem, but it's like embedded into the skull. You're not sure how much it's worth because it's currently covered by like eye socket and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Increases the value.
Well, then, if the gem is currently in the skull, I don't know. I attempt to get it out.
How do you want to get it out? With a sword or something? Like, pop it out?
How big is it?
It's roughly about the size of a fist.
Anyone got a dagger?
Well, I
I've got
do
a-
have
I've got-
a extra medicine, so I can like surgically try to remove it with like
I've
a
got a
Survival.
rapier if you want it.
Survival, not
yeah.
medicine.
Oh, fuck!
If I was to use my short sword, what type of check would I have to...
Be Dex, wouldn't it? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
precision.
I'd say Dex. Yeah.
Alright, then I attempt to get it out with my fucking sword. Sorry, my short sword. So, dexterity. I've got 15, and then my plus 2, so 17.
17 altogether. Okay. There's a bit of a squishing and a squelching to get around the skin and the flesh of the spider, like the spidery face. But you do manage to just wedge the tip of the short sword underneath it and just pop it out.
Oh, yeah.
And once it's out, once it's out, and you do see the proper size of it, you'd say this thing's roughly worth about 150 gold.
What?
Sold to the right sold to the right person though.
Can I do another check to find out, or to get closer to what my character think it is, or whatever it is?
To what?
I don't know. What do you call it? What is it? It's sort of that kind of check.
Oh, to see what the actual gem is. Oh, to see what the price.
No, not price, just what the gem is, just generally.
It is a large red gem, and that's pretty much all you know about it.
Oh, okay. So I can't do like an intelligence check or something to see if I know anything more.
You need to be intelligent to do that.
No, it is just a gem. It's not magical in nature or anything like that. So,
I just imagined that in your head. Just imagine the song "Ruby" by Kaiser Chiefs, and you just put it in your pocket.
Yeah, like a ruby.
yeah, it's like a big ruby. There you go.
Well, I'll just stick it in my bag and we'll sort it out later.
Cool.
I'll be
Yeah,
off
we'll try
fucking
to sell
over
it
there.
and then divvy up the loot.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have thoroughly looted the corpses, for bits and bobs and gems.
Yeah. Unless
What-
there's anything else.
But it depends. Do you look for anything else?
Well,
Should we, guys?
could I suggest to the bard if he can detect if that spider is anywhere near at this point, hiding somewhere?
Me?
Yeah, that detect animal thing, right? See if you can find it
It's
anywhere.
animal handling to me. I can try.
Yeah, maybe if we be in another room.
Light. That's about a 17.
17. You pretty much reckon that when this spider saw its parent and its sibling die, you reckon this thing has completely fucked off. Like this
I
thing
know,
this
you sent
thing
a
this thing
message.
this thing popped into the ethereal plane and then just went.
I
It
send
went
a
deep.
message back saying, "Nah, it's a bitch. It left." But I will find it.
We will.
And
I then
we'll
proceed to
eventually
walk
get
down
back
the
that.
corridor.
We'll eventually get back that spider. You know.
I'm still pissed about the web in my hair, even though it wasn't that one.
That's a mission from now on.
You know, I'm actually going to write something down as
Well, anyway, should we go to each 4 of the things and activate?
Let's go to the pool.
I'm
Yeah.
already on my way.
Let's.
Alright, let's fucking go.
right. So who's going where?
I'll go to Crying Town.
I'll go to Earth.
I'll go to fire.
I guess we'll go to air.
Cool.
All 4 nations lived in balance until the Fire Nation attacked.
We need the avatar for this.
Fucking hell. Right, give me just a second. I need to write something down.
Is it your order? Because I could right do a Domino's pizza. Right? Holy crap!
No, I ordered that yesterday.
Oh, don't even. Can you send us one?
Nope. I haven't got that much.
Especially me.
I haven't got that much money, Christ.
That'll be easy postage.
Oh, the postage will be fine. Just send it to Sheffield.
And
Right,
the
so-
pizza swim.
Right. Now I can fly though,
Woo!
Oh, how
like
funny.
like a discus. Right. So where are you guys going again? Sorry, because I was writing stuff down.
I
Fire.
went to water.
You're going to the water one. Cool. Who's going to air?
Me.
Callum
I'll go Earth.
and Stefan. I'm assuming you're going to fire.
I went down, down, down. And the
Right.
room
We're
kept getting
gonna fly.
And the
brighter.
4 together make a bomb.
For God's sake.
True.
Right. So whoever's in water, you spit into the rune, and it
Gosh,
lights up.
I'm going to pee on it.
Oh, okay. You pee on it.
Squat
pee-
down over it, you're like.
You spit. You piss onto the rune, and it glows bright, dark blue.
I titter to myself and leave.
With a tint of yellow.
A very slight tint. Who's in air again?
Me.
You blow onto the rune, and it lights up a light blue. Empetu, or Callum, you go to the earth, and you
Do
take
some dirt.
a bit of dirt from the corner and pop it into the runes. It glows a bright green. Stefan, you light one of your you light a small piece of wood with your tinderbox, and stick it into the rune, and it glows a bright red. As you do this, quite a powerful pulse of magic emanates from the center chamber, and you hear a tinkling sort of sound.
Sorry, guys, I needed a wee. What's that?
Yeah, that was the tinkling sound we heard, I think.
I don't go round the corner, but I go up to the corner and peer what's round the corner.
You peer in. You see that the huge purple cubic crystal is now floating instead of being on the ground, and is currently bobbing up and down in the air. And the symbols carved all into the floor are now glowing a golden light.
Then
You
I
also
walk up-
you also notice that the huge spider corpse has disappeared.
It got teleported.
Then I walk up to it to see if I can teleport anywhere safe to see if it's working.
Hold up, let's all get in the room first.
I'm alright.
Well, no,
Let's do
no.
it.
If I end up dying, at least there's only me instead of you.
But we wouldn't know if you died because you were
Yeah.
teleported away.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
not in
but
the
you
room.
wouldn't be able to find.
I mean, I
Where do
didn't
you
see
think I
any-
fucking went? Go off and smoke a blunt in the corner or
I
something.
wouldn't
Alright,
really.
go ahead. Leave.
Okay, I would say you guys are all in like one. I would say that you all went around and into one corridor to see. And Will, you step onto the glowing runes. Yes.
Yeah, I walk. Yeah, I just walk close.
You walk onto the runes, and your body fades and just disappears.
I turn to the rest of the party and say the handicap's gone. Should we have a proper attention there?
Well, I definitely make a note of this place. Maybe you can come back and collect all the books for the library.
Oh,
I mean,
good shout.
store the
I'll walk
knowledge.
up to the library.
We could always do that
You want
now.
to pop to the library?
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to get some books.
Okay,
Ah.
you pop to the library. You grab. Let's roll for it. You quickly grab 4 books.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
the
but
last
can
game
I
I
have
only made 1, 2, 3, and a mage book.
Fine, let's say that. You pick up 3 erotic novels and another random book of
The last year
something.
I only made Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. What it
I
is.
just made that joke, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention.
we gathered that.
Love you. Kid.
No worries.
Love you too.
Right. Now that Will has just disappeared, what other 3 do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I want to hold Stefan's hand, look at him, and say, "Together."
Well, I say,
Nice.
before we do that, I want some books too. I like knowledge.
You want some books as well? Fine,
Did you
you
not
got.
grab all of the books? Are we all getting books? Yeah, fuck it. If there's still books, then we'll take all of them.
Guys,
There
why
is
don't
an
we test
entire
if-
there is an entire library worth of books.
Oh, let's blow it up then. Yeah, I'll take some books.
Well, no, let's test if the teleporter works by putting books in it, because books are more valuable. We'll be able to see if they go somewhere safe.
Oh, we just saw
Yeah, but
our
where have I gone?
compatriot just walk in there. We'll follow soon after.
nothing.
Okay, let's loot some books.
Okay, I would say in time you guys all grab 3 books.
3 books.
I'll add that down now.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, for God's sake!
Anyway, now let's see if there's anything if we can leave here
All right, let's do this together.
together.
Okay,
Hold
so
it.
you two are currently holding hands and you like step into the light,
I'll
Sure.
hold my own hand.
and Wade holds his own hand or her own hand. Sorry.
I'll hold my mage hand.
Yeah, you hold your you hold your
The
mage
true
hands.
performer, as
There
you
you go.
are.
There you go. And you all walk in.
hmm
Just do a quick time check.
And that's the perfect place to end, because they all died.
That is actually a very good place to end it today.
Nice. So what's happened? Where are we? I want to know.
Manhattan.
You will
No,
have to.
no one knows.
You will have to tune in next time.
Bum bum bum.
There's a next time?
Yes, next Sunday we will be recording this again. I cannot promise that the video will be uploaded by that time because my internet is shocking.
Yeah, it's fucking shit. If you compared it to a potato and nothing, well, I'd much rather go.
Savage, I don't know what you're saying. I have a better download speed on my Spud calculator than I do on my actual PC.
But anyway,
What is your PC? Is it like a desktop tower or like a laptop?
Oh, I've got a desktop tower and a laptop and a Nintendo Switch and a 3DS. I'm f***ing on you, mother truckers.
Hey,
all right. With that, okay. With that. Welcome to the 4 Elements campaign. We will all see you next time.
What happened to the fifth element?
Ooh.
The 5th element, we might get into that later on. We don't know.
I saw it in a book. There's a book called The Fifth Element.
film called The Fifth
There
Element.
was also a movie as well. So yeah.
Oh, I don't watch films
There's
anymore.
also a song called The Seventh Element.
Oh Christ. Anyway,
Not
we'll see
why I
you.
watch
We'll
that
see you
Star
guys
Wars
next
film.
time. Bye.
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 Yay.